Hello, and good friggin' morning. So, basically just trying to make sure everything's working properly at the moment, since this one basically has to be done in like a whole full screen kind of thing, which I'm not terribly experienced with, so, making sure that it's all working right here. Looks like it should be so far. But yeah, a new version of Equillibrium is out. Yeah, looks like it is showing up properly, so I guess we can go ahead and get this thing started. Okay. There we go, got the chat daily up. So, here is the deal. If you have not heard of Equillibrium, it is essentially a Fallout Tactics mod by the same guy that made One Vision for Tactics Ogre. And yeah, this he actually just sent me the file yesterday, so this is new stuff here. So, it was recommended to always have smart run mode on, you know, kind of have to. But at any rate, we're going to go ahead and keep this on normal. It sounds like he's made it a fair bit more newbie friendly. So we're going to go ahead and go from here. So it's, I think it's like 2.17 point something like that. Pretty good ways into this whole thing. So, first off, we're going to go for a new one. If I go to load, the other ones are... Oh, actually, no, wait, that is there. Huh, how about that? So, yeah, apparently I already had the other one. I don't know what happens if I use an older file, so we're going to go ahead and make a new guy. So, first off, let's go ahead and make a dude. The other one was basically just saved at the start there anyway. I can't use any other ones. Okay, so we have new folks in here, just making sure. Huh. I'm not sure it modded correctly, because I'm not seeing everything. This is mostly just because there were some really weird ones in here. Alright, well, let's double check. A very solid way to check that, which is just if we load this one and it crashes. Find out at that point. Yeah, no, it's using a different portrait, but it does still have this one. So apparently some of those ones that were actors and stuff like that might have gotten removed, and or did not get installed properly. I don't know for sure. Anyway, all right. Actually, it's funny. He's supposed to be Tartaros, kind of ends up looking like Belzephon in this case. All right. So let's go ahead and make a new dude. I guess so much for. I was admittedly gonna go make a stealth build and have it look like John Cena. But apparently those aren't here, which makes me think they might have been moved to other places. I might be noticing in some cases my friggin' stupid mouse is double-clicking, but, what can you do? Alright, so in that case, let's make a check. Let's see what's going on over here. Jesus, enough goggles, lady? Yeah, you know what, we're gonna go with this one. This lady's got all the goggles. Make him a redhead, why not? There's an Iron Man mode. Let's see. I don't know if this still has that same crash issue, so we're gonna go ahead and maybe not quite do that. Other red. They're gonna be very red, apparently. Now, is there a way to change hair type? I could have sworn there was. Well, I'm not 100% sure, but I wonder if changing this does that. No? Well, hell if I know. We'll find out if I modded this correctly pretty darn soonish. Because, again, some of the stuff seems like it's as it should be. Now, want somebody very fast for the leader, so we're just going to go for that. Actually, no. Go down on strength a little bit. It's going to be kind of like a pistol build type of thing. Hopefully audio's okay, by the way. Double-checked it, but I'm not 100% sure, as always. Okay, so high on endurance, high on agility. So they're just going to be fast and tanky. They're going to be goggles. Oh, come on. Type it in the box. All the goggles! Alright, now, probably fast shot, because I want them to be a hit-and-run type of build. One go gifted. Basically, you get +1 to everything. Me, not really. I don't really see a point in Jinxed. Definitely going for Jinxed. Alright, now let's go... These are a no-brainer. I'm gonna be using them as my main salesperson, so let's go ahead and go for barter. And, you know what? I'm not seeing piloting. Yeah, you know what? No, wait. Pilot is right there. What am I saying? Not even a mod feature anyway. That's a regular game feature. Okay, so they're gonna be a pilot too. How would I do that? Does that make any sense to actually do that? It's possible that it makes no sense whatsoever. I'm gonna do it anyway. So we're gonna have a very sales-orientated pilot who likes pistols. Sounds like a good way to do it. Like I said, I don't know if this has the same crash bugs, so we're gonna leave Tough Guy off, even though I would prefer to play in that mode. But oh well. The age... make them like 30 or something. They look like they're 30, right? They might be in their 20s and just really disheveled, who knows. Alright. Go ahead and do that next. Maybe I like thanks for joining our thingy. We also don't like you, though.
Alright, you mutated redneck green-skinned sacks of irradiated flesh, listen up!
Right,
I am Paladin Rycheck.
We're gonna go ahead and skip that, actually, as hilarious as it is, because I want to make sure that, yes, okay, he is still there, she is still there. Yeah, there we go. We got supply crates at the very start. Load that. Click on that. Yeah, it's gonna take me a second to get used to all the controls again. So basically, these supply crates are for the sake of giving your character a bit more starting goodies. So, as with all very intense games, you start off by reading it. What happens if you read this one? Does nothing? Well, dang. The guns, bullets? Yes. Secrets of Dragon War, so that's for unarmed combat. This is for throwing. Or, wait, what? I would have thought it would. Okay, I don't know what happened there. Field rations. I don't know if food actually... Oh, wait, there we go. There's 3 to 6 health on use and another 40 over the next 4 minutes. Oh! Okay, cool. So food actually does serve a purpose now. That's good. I actually didn't see that it did that before, so he might have added to the... Yeah, he added to all these descriptions now, so that's fantastic. Alright, so there's actually a point in using those. We got a good variety of healing items. Still does nothing. Well, dang it, you can learn such important things from that. Start with 44 Magnum. I think... Any of you have that? I thought one of you guys had started with... Yeah, there we go. So 44 mag can go to Farsight. There we go. Move all of them over. Done. Was jammed or something? Cannot use. Right, why can you not use that exactly? Go to skills here. Can you repair it? I can't say I know what's going on with that exactly. Take you off of here then. All-round performer. Well, it doesn't say that it's jammed or anything. I'm gonna go ahead and give that to Farsight. She can probably hand over her pistol. Thief Goggles is capable of using that. Yep, they seem to be capable of using that. Hopefully in the future, there will be a way to make everything... Yeah, okay, so it's just a weapon requirement thing, so I guess my character just wasn't strong enough. So switch that over to single, switch this over to single. It's interesting that he actually changed shotguns as well. Apparently they're slightly weaker on single shot damage now. And a few things are apparently changed in the early game to make ammo a little bit less drainy. Now, this way... So we shouldn't run into...
Greetings to the Brotherhood of Steel. You are speaking with Charon, elder and tribal father to Brahmin Wood.
I'm sure I am, but what's going on with your text box?
Soon. Our village has fallen to raiders who rode out of the darkness.
Cool,
Some of my people escaped death or bondage by fleeing into the...
I don't know what just happened there. Alright, well, presumably that talking is done. Okay. Maybe just a random visual glitch. Actually, one moment. Let's let's go ahead and save this. Yep. And let me double check this real quick. So, go over here, go to my folders, make sure all of this, yeah, it looks like it did successfully transfer over, so that should not be a modding issue. Probably should have double checked my my different keys here, but oh well. Skills, let's go ahead and make everybody all sneaky-like. Cannot sneak. Okay, well, get on your friggin' feet. Okay, you are... yeah, sentry mode. Let's go ahead and set them to that by default. Excellent. Okay. Now you... we're just gonna go ahead and pop a shot from here. Yeah, much better. Okay. Much, much, much better. Can you crouch? No, you can't. Okay, well, your turn's done. Or wait, how do I... yeah, enter. Sorry. I'm not used to using this version, weirdly enough. Last time I was going and just playing it straight. Wow, they can actually hit something now. Fascinating. Okay. And combat. Nope. Restart it. That's not exactly what I meant to do there. Whatever. Alright, now whose turn is it? Well, I guess it's hers. In that case, why don't you go ahead and run that way a little bit. Why don't you deal with Mr. Doge? I'm wishing for that open XCOM thing where you could go and just overwatch the rest of them or something. Maybe not. Yeah, kind of hoping for that open XCOM thing where you basically just had this little thing that popped up that said how many points you were using. It's very handy. Oh, this feels so mean. Poor dog. Poor Mr. Dogness. Why are you not going whatever. End your turn. As per usual, I'm probably running into every weirdly specific thing right off the bat. Oh, crap. Well, I mean, go fix the friggin' team member you just blew into pieces. Okay, inventory, this thing. Go fix your friend. You broke it. There you go. All doctorized. We're gonna try to do this all Iron Man-like. Last time it was just kind of an issue because we kept running into weird stuff, like they couldn't hit a single thing. But hopefully now it's all better. And I'm hoping Mr. Raics will show up and probably mention how I possibly modded it all wrong. We'll see. But he said he was going for consistency across the board here, so it's very possible that a lot of the things were changed for the sake of that same consistency. Okay. That's fine. You end your turn. Basically just going to be running forward for the most part here. How many points do you have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. You take one step forward and take a shot. Bummer. I mean, 56%, the odds weren't terrible. Take your shots. Love that the leader can actually do stuff now. Comically oversized gun. I think, you know, the comically oversized guns, I think, are just something they really misunderstood when it came to FO4. Volume down a slight tad here. But it's funny, they were obviously going for this older kind of aesthetic and everything else. But the whole point of the giant guns and everything else was because it was all absolutely ridiculous, and it worked out pretty well. Definitely cannot say that it worked out nearly as well for 4, since that game wasn't exactly fun. Well, there were a number of reasons why it wasn't exactly fun, but Probably the main reason was just because of the bullet sponginess. Like, it's weird. I did a whole bunch of runs attempting to try and like that thing, but oh my goodness, it was just appallingly bad in a lot of cases. I don't really know what happened. They're like, okay, at the very start, you've got some pretty okay balance going on. Like, it's pretty difficult, you know, up to maybe the first few levels. You know, everything's pretty difficult, pretty fair. You know, you're looking for those next upgrades, and then it's like they felt they needed to justify the whole upgrade system they were using. They're like, oh no, everything needs to just scale up damage all the time and nothing else. Also, wow, that guy ate it hard. There we go, and combat. Second guy should be right around the corner, and we'll have Goggles go pick up all the stuff, per usual. Man, this is so much better now. I should mention the constant crashing issues that I was having last time. That was due to a weird thing with the Steam version. So, for whatever reason, the Steam version is busted to all crap. Alright, go ahead and take another shot then. Despite shooting this guy straight in the heart, she apparently can't hit him. Well, she apparently can't finish him off. What a tough bastard. But no, so for whatever reason, the Steam version is completely jacked up and does not work right. As you may notice, everything looks better, everything plays better, everything is just better. But yeah, apparently it was just a straight port and completely and totally jacked up. So get the good old games version if that's the one you're using. Weirdly enough, I have actually bought this game 3 separate occasions, so, but yeah, I had bought it from, I want to say, their website back in the day. So I want to say they had a version on there. Let's see, I had bought the Steam version, and then I ended up getting the good old games version. And all that sort of thing. Okay, so yeah, this is another one of the changes, so you get the grease gun now instead of the Scorpion. Basically, it's just a little bit more efficient. Now, I probably shouldn't have had my main pack mule have no carrying capacity, but oh well, it all seems to be working out so far. We're going to keep the pistol on her. Strength 2, minimum strength 3. Well, well, it's probably got all the, like, friggin' no ammo capacity, but character. Okay, what's her deal? She's got 3. Okay, so pistols it is. She's gonna be just kind of a dedicated pistol build. That's fine. Go ahead and do that. That to a single, and off we go. Now there's this guy over here. Doing his whole thing. By the way, you may notice there's actually some Fallout 2 music that he added back in here. For that matter, I should probably make that come up, huh? I had the music down a little bit lower earlier. This is just due to the fact that there was playing some old song there, and I kind of figured it was going to run into copyright stuff, so that would not have been good. Alright. No! Well, there's our first crash. That's fine. Let's do it again. Get it right this time. It's gonna happen. I know I'm sure I did something wrong. And I was thinking right before that I definitely need to save this. Also, hang on. Did it not save my smart run? Squad-based individual. Yeah, why did this reset of all things? Alright. Odd. Message. Oh. That's weird. I'm sorry, doggy. Oh. Crap. Okay, well, friendly fire. Also, that would take a very long time to snap every bone. 100%. How would you like to get a little bit closer? You got 16%. I have a feeling those books didn't quite trigger, did they? forward. Take another step forward. There you go. Now you actually used your points. Getting all warm and sleepy, apparently. Okay, now the music's all loud. Well... Okay, fair enough. So now let's also do stuff right here. So, end combat. Inventory. Does this actually do anything? No. Okay. Goggles is going to hand over some of her drinkables. Going to go ahead and pop one of them. A little bit of healing going. Feels like the overall system here for healing is very similar to New Vegas, which I absolutely love. I don't actually know if they did that in Basic, you know? Alright. Right the hell along. Go ahead and save that again. Probably should just be going for quick saves and quick loads, but screw it. I know the bum rush method isn't ideal. I kind of like it. Okay, I didn't mean for him to walk that far, but whatever. Let me stop crouch. 2 points. Alright, good. Hello there, Raics. So, by the way, quick question. It seems like some of the portraits are a little bit different. Was that actually a change that you had made, or did I do something wrong? I just wanted to double check real quick here. You might want to lower the game volume. Oh, okay. There we go. That should hopefully be a fair bit better. So now, I was actually wondering if I had modded something wrong, or if some of the default stuff here, like with the portraits and whatnot, had changed. Most of the time, most of the portraits were changed? Okay. So, I ran into like a weird dialogue thing talking to this guy where it just kind of gave me a black box and then I just escaped out of it. But then it crashed when I talked to the guy on the left over here. I don't know if it was just bad luck with isolated bugs, but just bringing it up. I need to remember to save this time. But yeah, really liking the early accuracy changes here. Makes everything a lot more viable. It's way more fun now. I can actually hit stuff. Oh, also, I should have paid attention to the fact that it said 2 points. Way to go, me. Alright, 8%, or 0% rather. No, just... You know, whatever. Just do your little booty walk. It's fine. Shuffle, 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 shuffle. Might be the dialogue overlay. Is that something that I modded wrong by chance? 9 times out of 10, it's probably something I modded wrong. Alright, so Mr. Stitch is gonna go up to the front. Oh, by the way, I think it's a new change, but I'm really liking that the food actually says what it does now. It's very handy. Nice to know. But alright, so we're gonna go around to this corner here. Be all like pew pew? Can he be all like pew pew? You can't quite see him to pew pew, right? There we go. Now you can pew pew. Pew! It stings a bit. He got shot in the butt cheek. Gonna take their turn. They'll be all like pew pew in return. Alright. Pew pew him. Oh. Pew. No pew. I'm too far to pew. Hello, Mr. Exile. How is stuff? Oh, and hello, Vin. How's stuff going? Yeah, nobody should count on me for stuff. That's generally something that's not advised. I tend to do stuff stupidly. Alright, let's see. Hey, right, go to the folder, or GUI back and delete the speech.zar. Okay. Let me go ahead and save it and do that. Alright. So, we're gonna go over to the delay. We're gonna see, we got this. Now, what are we looking at here? You go to the folder, core GUI, back and delete the file speech. Oops. Speech.zar. Speech? Speech? Speech go dead. Okay. So. Yeah, so yeah, it's very nice for the food to actually work like it did New Vegas. Nice. So, okay, so I deleted the thingy. Is it going to explode now? Do I need to put it back from the mod? I think I still have it up over here. Do I need to put this back? Like the Steely? Dialogue should work properly now? Okay, cool. Then let's go see if it explode. Alright. We're gonna leave this poor bastard alone. In fact, you know what? Let's have Goggles go over this way. I'm loving how many friggin' goggles this lady has. She has all the goggles. If there was a look in the apocalypse that I would love to pick, it would probably be something like that. Like 15 friggin' goggles on the head, why not? Did you still have your book?
Greetings, hero.
Yes! It works now! Okay, thank you, Raics. I should restart? Okay.
I am Hawkeye.
I will go ahead and restart then. But first, where's the craftsman? Here you go, craftsman. Barter it up. Alright, do you still have your book? Okay, he does not have the book, but you have the powder bags. Okay, now, would you like porn? There you go. Have porn. Sap glove. Okay, well, I probably don't have much of a use for a sap glove. Let's go ahead and get 5 of these. There we go. Go sell our porn. Gotta sell that porn, you know? Remove the book, you get it for free? True. Very true. Yeah, like I was saying earlier, very glad that my main character is actually competent now. Breast goggles. Oh man. Oh man, that's... I mean, if you think about it, the whole, like, mermaid thing, that's... In a way, that's kind of what that is. But realistically, I'm curious and at the same time somewhat terrified about Googling that. Alright, so I need to set up that formation thing. I saw the formations are an option, but Farsight keeps getting shotgunned, so it's probably something to consider. The strength requirement for pistols goes up to 6. Well, I guess hopefully there will be other options for my astoundingly weak main character. Okay, so you're going to take a step forward. Hopefully not end your friend, maybe? Actually, I think we're just going to go ahead and not even chance it. You're going to go over this way. Or you're just going to dance. Okay. There's no space for him to maneuver here. Alright, whatever. You're just going to look in the other direction. You are going to switch over to burst and end this dude. And frickin-tastic. Load that mess. You need to go physician heal yourself, all that sort of thing. With that. But yeah, I'm loving that the, actually not heal yourself, heal Farsight. So I'm loving this, this little change here that first of all you can go and actually heal your dudes without having to rely on the medic the whole time. But second of all, you know, you can use food to heal, you can actually have some ammunition left over because they're not missing every single shot. Very nice. Very nice. Feels all convenient and realistic-like. Actually, like, the overall feel is making me think of New Vegas a bunch, and that's always a good thing. Alright, let's see. Think weapon handling will solve your strength problems. Very true. I suppose I will. I forget... Let's see, I think that was, like, strength under 8, right? Strength under 8 and then intelligence or something? I don't remember most of the requirements. Goggles... What did I actually give you? I think I made Goggles super drunk and then couldn't figure out what... Okay, yeah, you just had a beer. What does this one do? Let's see, raises overdose level by 20 points. Oh, that just gives strength 1. Okay, never mind, I should probably have you eat something, huh? Wait, I thought I just sold the porn. I guess we did not sell the porn. Okay, chance to get addicted to Nuka-Cola. Fair enough, fair enough. But we must chance it. Okay, so, not currently addicted, that's good. You're gonna start healing a tiny bit. Go ahead and save it, since everything seems to be going right. As in, no new bugs or anything, so... Alright. Go to this door. Will you automatically unlock it? Yes. Okay. I'm sure about that. Now, all of you are gonna get all sneaky-like. Gonna open this door. Gonna go SWAT team it on in here. Oh. Well... Usury. The addiction to Nuka is intentionally pretty benign. Gotcha. Can't shoot well when you're plastered? I don't know. Seen a lot of holes in a lot of things when going through New Mexico. Oh crap, I looked away from the screen and... Okay, he's over there. You take... Yeah, take 2 steps, and you should be able to have a 0% chance to hit this guy. Oh, that actually hit him? Nice. Okay, you are probably gonna run over here, maybe? Have you go over here. Over here, and 1 more step. And pop a crouch. There we go. Now you're gonna take 2 shots and go into hiding. Whoa, 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 what the hell are you doing? No, go back. That's not what I did it wrong. Wait, what? What is actually going on right now? I'm confused. I want her to run backwards, but she apparently can't. I mean, I guess that guy's dead, so good enough. But what just happened there? Okay. Goggles is almost dead. So... take your next turn a little bit faster, I think. I don't remember if this actually works in, like, Fallout Tactics or something like that. Or, what am I saying? FFT, I should say. Why are we having trouble moving, exactly? What am I missing with this movement here? Run into this corner. Hopefully you can't be seen now. Then pop out one of these and use that on yourself, please. Use on self. Become not dead. You're holding Alt or some other button. I am not. It's very possible that there's some weird glitch or something going on, though. Okay, I'm not saying with the mod, I'm saying my mouse. I was mentioning this earlier, my mouse likes to double-click for some reason. So it's not ideal. But either way, so it might be... maybe it's the mouse double-clicking or something? Actually, you know what, that makes a lot of sense, because I think if you click a second time, that stops you, right? If you press the Alt-Tab key, Alt key remains stuck, press once to unstuck it. Oh, that's true too. I was Alt-Tabbing out of this thing. Alright. In that case, that should solve that issue. See, that's why it's good to have people to know what they're doing here. Because I would never know these things. There we go. Switch over to that. You're just going to kind of stay over here. Up a crouch. Maybe you'll have a shot at some point. I forget. Let's see. Set Overwatch. What does that say? Hopefully that turns red. Well, it seems to. I'm not sure. Let's see. The Foot Clan is holding Master Splinter hostage. Find a rope to move from building to building. Well, I mean, this does... You know what? Come to think of it, was there ever a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in the Apocalypse thing? Like just friggin' mix Fist of the North Star with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? I want to see that now. Sounds like it would be amazing. Alright, so where is Stitch? Alright, let's have you guys start shuffling on this way. Okay, swap over. Okay, where is Log? Right here. Oh, requires full points. Okay, gotcha, gotcha. Good to know. You take 1 step forward, shoot, and run back. Standing up help? Yes. Alright, good. So she's just gonna kind of pop back and forth then. Feels so much more satisfying. Like, okay, so basically before, everyone kept running in and just, like, missing over and over and over and over and over, and then just the first mission kind of consisted of pretty much re-rolling it until your guys finally hit something. This feels way better. So far, this actually feels like we're doing things other than re-rolling dice. So that's pretty great. Okay, switch over to burst. Yeah, even my right click is a little bit dumb-tarded right now. 4 AP. Okay, just end your turn. Sounds like Ninja Turtles would be the other side of the scenario, making swelling green pizzas. Oh, jeez. Yeah, it's been a minute since the SNES TMNT thing. Like, I remember that's something that my brother had back in the day. We had a whole bunch of friggin' games that we never finished. Actually, you know, it kind of drove me nuts. Like, when we had a NES back in the day, it was, we had the original Zelda type thing for that, and I couldn't figure it out for ages, because the only time I even heard of the series after that growing up was when, was basically when I went and played the Game Boy Color one, and then, like, it's like, well, you know, it's supposed to be the same thing, but I'm not sure I see any of the same locations, because I thought it was supposed to be a remake. And then later on in that, they had this thing that they called the Color Dungeon, and only that one, which, I mean, kind of an unfortunate name, all things considered. But they ended up actually reusing the music from the original, and then it was like, oh my god. You know, I just found the missing link here. It was like finding the greatest thing ever. Man, the Game Boy Color ones were really, really good, actually. Have you move to there? Just enough points to shoot at Mr. Dogness. Actually, no. Shoot at this guy. Darn. Okay. Anyway, point being, there's a whole bunch of NES stuff that we never finished. Okay. Alright, we're running into a little bit of an unfortunate scenario, because I really should be running, more than likely. How about just 2? There's a R2 movement. Maybe... They're gonna do 2 in that direction. Yes! Oh, jeez. Man, that dog is having a bad day. Alright, you've got 1, 2... Okay, 9, so you can take 3. You know what's a way easier way of doing that? Just looking at this! Wow. It's almost like that's a smart thing to do. Actually, wait. Does it say? Yeah, okay, it says it right there. Okay, so take 3 steps. Take a quick burst. Is that even the smart choice here? Maybe. He's severely wounded, so... probably just switch over to single, pop a shot, and maybe go into cover. No, there we go. We're all good. Trick Seaweed and TMNT is what everyone remembers. I want to be clear, the game does not become Diablo 2 fun if you beat the Seaweed level. Dentist levels of fun. Ah, jeez. Oh yeah, well, I mean, Farsight is a little drunk, to be fair. It was a little bit of a party, you know. Oh yeah, and I gave her a beer instead of healing her, didn't I? Does this heal? Yeah, no. I accidentally made her drunk instead of healing her, because for some reason I was thinking all of them just healed. There we go, she's gonna get a little bit addicted to that. Yeah, we're probably gonna go ahead and go on a little bit of a Mormon spree here. Probably just not use a lot of that. Alright. An MRE to top her off. Good. I don't know if you can hear it off in the background, but this dog thinks she's sneaky. Basically, the puppy knows she's only supposed to drink a certain amount of water so that she stops having enough. Wow, that is the worst possible way I could have put that. But no, okay, so the puppy that we're training has a habit of drinking way too much water. And basically, you know, kind of train her to just, you know, like, you'd stop after a certain point. At one moment. Chloe! I don't know if you can hear in the background, she's trying to be all sneaky-like. Like, oh, you know, I'm only slightly lapping up the water, you know, look, I'm being all quiet and everything. As if it doesn't make a very loud noise that you can clearly hear 2 rooms away, and she's just apparently thinks we're frickin' magical for being able to hear it. She's always so surprised every single time. I don't get it, how was I discovered? I was so quiet. Pretty great, pretty great. Alright, so... Alright, we're gonna have to... Well, okay, Farsight is doing well enough even while drunk, I will say that much. Like, she's still getting above 50%, so... Overall, pretty alright. Actually, you know what? Let's have everyone reload before I forget. Her goggles, go pick this up. I remember always getting blitzed by a dog here. Not a rock. Voodoo. Okay, take all. Alright. Bitch, you go this way. Okay, I was meaning for them to flank around the building, but whatever, that works too. Got 3 guys sleeping. Gonna go all sneaky-like. You're all gonna go crouching, and then we're gonna sneak in from... I'm gonna say let's sneak in from here, take out the one with the gun, and then take out the dogs. Seems like a good way to do it. Y'all tactical and sneaky-like. Oh, well, already detected, but they're still sleeping. She's weak and bad at stealth. Dandy. You're gonna go over here, and you... I need to figure out how to do these formations, because, they're bleeding out. They're just, like, right there. I don't feel like waking up. It's fine, just let me take a nap. But yeah, I need to figure out how to do these formations so that I can put Stitch in front so he stops shotgunning everyone. They think I've probably taken more damage from him than anyone else. And I accidentally hit this dog instead of the other one. Yep. Ended up hitting this one. Fantastic. Oh, that'd be great. Gonna have to rename Farsight to Chloe then. Oh, look! She actually figured out how to do the 2-hand shooting pose. I never realized that. Also, turbo dogs. Actually, these dogs are making me a little bit paranoid. Because I don't know if you saw any of the X Division run, but there's basically... I'm assuming they're using similar things, but there's basically these robot dogs that are one of the scariest friggin' things, and recently there was just basically an entire base that was just taken over by robot dogs eating everyone. And it's just like a few points spent in the wrong direction completely ruins the run. But yeah, they just like show up out of nowhere and take an absurd amount of punishment. Had like 3 people with friggin' heavy machine guns just there shooting one right in the face, and he's like, I'm sorry. I've got too much armor for this, and you didn't bother to equip this base at all. So that was nice. The dog seemed fast because you turn on fast mode. Exactly! Exactly! But it's more fun that way. And they're all fast and crazy and everything. It looks like somebody let them into the coffee bin. An Uzi. Still just gonna take... How's everyone doing on ammo, actually? Because it seems like way better than they did before. Actually, she is... Yeah, she is still doing pretty well on ammunition, all things considered. He still has his pistol. You know what, why don't you... give her like 30 rounds, maybe? There we go. This looks so much nicer now. Like, comparing with the absurdly washed-out version that I was trying to use earlier. Ah, this looks so nice. Great. Let's go over here, open up this gate. Why can we not open up this gate? Okay, Farsight is apparently a little bit more blind. Interesting. She's just getting more and more drunk. You know what? The smart move would probably be to take a nap, but I think we're just gonna go ahead and, like, drunken rage our way through this. Gotta take our gerbs. Let's go in here. Forget sneakiness. Let's go after these guys. Nope, stop. Take shots. Why are you not the right kind of shots? Alright. Deal. There we go. I would do burst mode, but she's like right there, and she's probably just gonna like shoot Goggles right in the boobs, so we're gonna go ahead and not do that. And yeah, that was the alt issue, by the way. You were definitely spot on with that one. Let's... Plink, plink. Love how he's basically insulting the gun here. So... Oh, the guards are coming back. You mean how they're shooting your friend right here? Really? I wasn't aware. Who could ever have known this information? Meaning to take a shot there, but apparently screwed up. Enter. Okay, you have fun with Fallout at my own stirring apocalypse to finish writing. Alright, sounds good. Looking forward to reading the next one. Can't read more about the crazy birdies. Honestly, kind of reminds me of this one time that I had a completely deranged cockatiel. Would not recommend. Basically, I just had this cockatiel that, okay, I should... Whoops. Misclick. So, okay. So I had this bird, right? And they were absolutely fantastic. Like, I had them for a very long time. They were my friend friggin' all day, every day. I mean, this bird wasn't even in her cage most of the time. Like, I could literally leave the cage open. She would go in there at night. She would go and fly over to my shoulder. She would just hop along my laptop and poop on it. You know, the usual kind of stuff. So there was a fair bit of bird poop to clean up. But point being, this little bird was always just hopping along, being really friggin' awesome. And until one day, she just kind of decided, you know what, she's going to go hide underneath the blankets. For whatever frickin' reason. Like, she had never done this. She had never shown any signs of doing this or even thinking about it. But she just basically decided, well, you know, in the very morning, she's going to try to snuggle up in my armpit or something. So I wake up and I'm like, oh, congratulations, you slept on top of your bird. So, needless to say, that was traumatic as all crap. But, point being, you know, I was pretty distraught about it. So, go to the pet store. Like, you know, I want to get a replacement bird. You know, wasn't exactly thinking clearly at the time. And so they have one cockatiel left. This was around the point where a lot of places had stopped having cockatiels because they get all kinds of freaky diseases in pet stores. So they got a little bit tired of all the lawsuits and everything else, so, you know, they started dealing with it. So this is the last one in the store. It's this cranky old bird that's just sitting there, you know, in the middle of the store getting poked out by kids all day. And so, like an idiot, you know, went ahead and picked up this bird because it was, you know, the same person that I had seen when I originally had gone in and picked up my other bird was there. She's like, oh, you know, sweet bird, he's just having a bad day. This bird was a douchebag. Like, a complete and total unmitigated douchebag, to the point where you go and feed him. He's like, oh, you know, thank you. I'm gonna bite you, though. So, he will attack you as soon as you try to feed him food. If you try to replace his water, he will attack. You know, eventually I got him to the point where... Oh, crap, time to bum rush this one. Oh, immobile. Crap, that's not good. Ah, jeez. Wait, who's immobile? Hang on. Save, Goggles missed Raider, Farsight missed, Stitch critically hit Goggles. Oh! Oh, dang it. Okay, well, it was temporarily immobilized, I guess? Guess she's able to move now? Seems to be running away. I think he's running off for reinforcements here. So Farsight's gonna go after him and try to burst him in the face. He's got what seems to be a rifle. I'm gonna go deal with that. But yeah, so, anyway. Ultimately, this bird ended up just going to this lady that worked for my mom at the time. Like, oh, you know, I just need a bird to sit around and look pretty. I'm like, well, here you go. Feed it from far away, because this bird sucks. And yeah, she didn't believe me, but I mean, they didn't show up with any missing fingers, so I guess they knew what they were doing. So, point being, if you see a bird that's in the middle of a store and being constantly harassed by kids, do not ever buy it. It will end in tears. Especially if they're old. Like, you really want to get birds when they're young. See, just give Stitch a pistol, too, and stick the shotgun in the section slot. You know what? That is a very good plan. I don't know why I never thought of that. Go ahead and do so. So this guy apparently hasn't heard of absolutely everyone up to this point. He's like, no, stop trying to hit me and hit me. Well, you know. That's happened a lot, actually. Alright, you go over here. They're overwatching. Perfect. Okay. 13, I think that's good. I'm gonna assume it's good. Here, take a shot. Missed. Oh well. She was meant to be hit and run because she is the leader after all. Okay, so Farsight's having a bad day. This guy isn't really thinking this through. Or girl, rather, by the sounds of that little irk. So you go here, you take maybe a shot at this guy, and then go run away so you don't wind up dead. Alright. See, now right now, it's actually making sense why they only sent these 3 guys, because they're actually enough. Before, I was like, why do they send these 3 idiots out to do what was clearly an important mission? It's like, as much as they write it off as, oh, you guys are disposable, we don't need you, it's like, no, you're basically sending people out on diplomatic missions here, and kinda need them to succeed, don't ya? Go over here, I think. They want you going for this angle, you going for this angle, you going for this angle. Okay. And then just wait for the scatter run out. Actually, Goggles can run forward, take a shot, and do this. There we go. We just spent all his turns reloading. Or see if you can hit from here. Yes, I'm immediately. No. Okay, stupid double click happened. Steps forward, and you turn. I think what we're gonna do, we're just gonna have Stitch run in, probably eat the harpoon, or he's just gonna waste it right there. Okay. Take 2 shots and step away. And let's have Stitch finish. Goodbye. Nice. That was a nice entrails that you've got there. Load, reload, reload. And you need a little bit of doctoring. There we are. Hello there, Mr. Cow. Yeah, there we go. And Stitch didn't actually manage to go this far into the fight without accidentally killing somebody with a medkit, so, you know, that's a plus. There we are. Push that over to single, and alright. Now we're on a singles party. Actually, you can probably take this stuff. In fact... Oh, bandaged? Oh, I forgot the bandaged is actually a condition. Alright, you go ahead and pick up this too. Mr. Stitch, tell me what's over here. In fact, there's a very acceptable thing now where you can just go and name your main character Lilo, and it's perfectly fine. Alright, you search that? No. Nothing to search there. Alright, do the usual save. There we go. I think next up we're gonna go this way. I believe that's the only way to really be going anyway. But, you know, we're going that way anyway. Here, deal with that guy. Wants to scramble. He'll get the first shot, but I wanted them to get as close as possible. Oh, right, he's not shotgunning right now. Okay. He's actually gonna run down here then. You need to run down here. And you're gonna go for that door. Okay, so she's gonna open that door next turn. And you're actually gonna be the target here. Gonna miss. You're gonna open the door. We're gonna... Okay, in that case, no. You're gonna run down here, pop a shot at him. You. Now is the time for this thing. Fantastic. Crouch. We're gonna make use of your own wall, buddy. Go, pop, pop. Go good. Cow guard's asleep. Well, I mean, if you say so. They always look like they're standing, so how can you know? Alright, you need to stand up. Go. That's 14. Burst odds probably suck. Also, we can't train any. They ended up taking out the training mode. Actually, is there a training mode? I actually completely forget. That's beefy as crap, though. Missed. He's not wrong. I guess her aim does kind of suck a little bit. Oh, dang it. There goes a bunch of health. You know what? This will work out eventually. I don't care what you say. It's gonna take a minute. But see, here's the plus side. Like, this guy is just in a really good position here. That used to be pretty much every encounter. So that's fine. That's perfectly fine. Okay, old flaky. Oh. Don't need that. Food. Go ahead and give this pie to Stitch. Go ahead and give this MRE to Farsight. And let them eat up. Wait, what? That. Were you unable to give this item to... or to her, rather? I'm quite confused right now. It's not saying anything. Yeah, there we go. Just give one. I think I was just clicking it wrong is what happened. Is there actually a rest option? Probably what I should be checking. First things first, actually, you... Here's your lockpick skill. So you've got 14, you've got 4, you've got 22. Alright. Mr. Doctor, go doctor this door open. I'm sure it looks difficult, but do it. I guess worst case scenario we can just blow it open, but I'd rather not. I think we have ways to blow it open. I don't know for sure, to be totally honest. Stop telling me it looks difficult. Let's do it. Which button was this? Lockpick is F2, right? And basically, unless he breaks it, we're just gonna keep redoing this. Either succeeds or he breaks it. Sure I missed a key somewhere? Keys don't give experience. Ah. I wish I could just set him to, like, auto lockpick this door while I went and looked for the key. Alright, I don't think he can actually succeed. Let's have you go back and look for the key. Ah, yeah, those guys are gonna sit there and recover, I think. She's bandaged. Alright. I already searched this, I'm pretty certain. It's probably gonna be on one of these dudes that I ended up missing. That one had a harpoon, this one had nothing. I definitely had to take all their stuff. Wouldn't be on the table. Actually, it probably would be down here. If it was anywhere. Things seem a bit stretchy. Are you playing in widescreen? Maybe? I don't actually know for sure. I think I tried the much higher resolutions and I went for the 800 by 600 or whatever. Mostly just because my my laptop ends up displaying super weird if I ended up putting up a higher one. Plus side being though, whenever the next one comes, as in that should be by the end of this week, then it's coming back from repairs. It'll there we go. That's no wait no it isn't. Okay, well lockpicks, a plunger. What were they building here exactly? This is something very suspicious, but whatever. Take everything anyway. That'll help at the very least. You know what? It's not exactly a key, but it's close enough. Close enough. But yeah, so for example, if I set it to the 1280 or whatever else, it winded up being all weird looking. So I will be doing that, but for the moment, I'm not. Basically. That's kind of the long and short of it. Also, at what point did you take off your armor and why? There we go. I don't really know when and how I did that, but whatever. Okay, fine. Fine. Give these to him. And he can go ahead and use them, and hopefully that'll be enough to get this thing open. Am I being stubborn for no reason? Probably. Ha! Opened it, so good enough. Looks like a key. Yeah, so, yeah, update on resolution will essentially be coming in a couple days. We'll deal with it at that point. And yes, I basically started a new thing while essentially setting up a situation where I have to go transfer everything over. Pretty much within those 2 days, so. Oh well. Oh well. Wait, did this guy have anything? No, I already looted him. Go ahead and stand up. What is next? Okay, unlocked, good. Wait a second, she actually might have had the key the whole time. That would have been funny. It's like trying to unlock it after already having the key. I don't think there's anything this way, but gonna go ahead and check it anyway. I know there's a... Oh, hey, guy. Right, why are you kicking? This guy aims as well as we do. Burst. Cannot burst. Stop double-clicking. There we go. Kinda looks like she just shot him straight in the nuts. This reminds me of SOCOM for some reason. Yeah, I guess I can kinda see that. Similar thing, it's a tactical shooter. Man. That just reminds me of all the friggin' many times that I kept redoing that. I think it was like 4th or 5th mission in SOCOM. Where you basically had to rescue this guy in a jungle. Like, even if you did everything perfectly, somebody might randomly see some random leaf out of place, and they would just execute the guy, and it's like, dang it. Really? Were you doing this for, like, the 50th time because of somebody seeing me through a wall? It was a fun game, but dang. Had some serious jank to it. I actually still have it somewhere. Okay. Gonna deal with that one guy. Fine. He can't do anything. You can't do anything useful yet. You can probably run down here and pop a squat. Nope. Slightly too few points to pop a squat. Right, and you can run down here. She's also got armor, so I'm not terribly worried. That's changed. Let's see. Perception +1. Oh! Oh, she picked this exact moment to become good again. Forward. Pop a squat. Do squats actually increase accuracy now? Oh yeah, no, she's just recovering stuff every round. Perfect. Oh, alt has to quick save? Fantastic. Good to know. I probably should have looked that up, but I think it's pretty understandable that I'm an idiot by now, so... That's fine. Alright. You just take pot shots. Don't exactly want to put her in danger, so... Wow, okay. For a second there, I thought she actually hit all those shots. That would have been something. It's actually being all tactical-like now. Okay, so we got one guy sniping from over there. He's probably got next to 0% odds. You know, let's have you run up and pop a shot from here. Alright. I think she's got all, just like, stacks of ammo, so I'm not super worried about her. Okay. Played the first 3 SOCOMs, never found the need to hide anything. Well, I don't know how you managed to pull that off, because that's... Like, literally that... The one that I'm talking about, so that was the very first one. Like, the one that starts off on a boat, and then you go to the Arctic thing, and then you go to some other place, and then eventually you go to a jungle. And it's just specifically that jungle one, because for whatever reason, like, it would go through the entire thing perfectly, and they would just automatically know at some point at the very end, and it was very, very frustrating. Absolutely loved it, but it I don't know, for some reason they just had some weird sightlines or something towards the end, and I heard somebody else mentioning an actual technical reason for that, and I think it was something like there was like a barrel with line of sight or some crap. I don't know. Also, he says wasted effort, and yes, that effort left him wasted. So that's good. We'll go ahead and, first off, you just run to the other side if you can make it. You can pop a shot? No, he made it. Okay. Not what I meant to do here. You stand up. I basically want them to run down to here. Except I guess they're gonna crouch walk. That's fine too. I keep thinking if I unclick this, it'll essentially make them run, but it's not quite doing that. Alright, you can't get a sight on him from there. Go here. I believe this route is a little bit of a trap because you run into a fight down here and you don't have a whole lot of cover. Okay, just reload that. You stand up and run. I mean, I guess technically speaking, in that particular situation I was describing, it wasn't necessarily the need for somebody to be hidden. It was more the fact that they essentially saw that the team was there. Then again, it could have just been some random guy running out of cover or something. Alright, we go here then. Your turn. Feels so forgiving after, X Division. Like, take one wrong step. I'm sorry, you've lost 3 guys to a dog. Okay. Pop some shots from there. Ah. Okay, you're actually gonna run down this way. Oh, there are 2 of them. Crap. Overwhelm? I don't know if we have the health to really overwhelm them here. Go here. Okay. Here. You go run in here. This isn't ideal. What I'm thinking is she squats, bursts. Okay. That guy just has a pistol, so that's fine. What if... For some reason I thought he had the Molotovs on him. Okay. There's that plan out the window. In that case, you pop this wonderful dealie out. Deal with him. Oh, wow, that actually dealt very well. It was friggin' 30. We'll do it. Okay, you walk in here like a champion. Like, yep, I'm meant to be here all along. And take a second shot. Wonderful. Go ahead and burst and single. Ooh, yeah, no, she's actually... Okay, she can't single. For some reason I thought she had 10 for a moment there. That's fine, that's fine. We got 24. Finish him. He's the shotgun surgeon. I'm kind of wondering if shotgun surgeon was possibly a reference to that guy. Who knows? Who friggin' knows? Okay, so you will miss repeatedly, as you're wont to do, unfortunately. Singles, finish him off. Okay. Done friggin' deal. Like I said, way more satisfying now. We're actually legit using proper tactics instead of just pew-pewing everything. It's great. Like it. Let's see, with each Bork there's a pull of the trigger. What? Oh, jeez. Actually, what I've been told and what I saw in some other stuff for XDiv there was like some extreme ridiculousness where later on there's basically just like pretty much mechs that transform back and forth between Terminators and dogs. I'm like, oh man, that doesn't sound fun at all. Sounds like pain. But then again, that is that mod in a nutshell. Just like everything is horrible forever. There is no hope. Have a nice day. Like XCOM on friggin' steroids. Kinda nuts. Oh, fully bandaged? They can't get... I did not know they could actually cap out on that. In that case, fix yourself up. I'm gonna have to look to see if there's a rest option. Probably let them take a nap. Doginator. Pretty much. Okay, so they are still bandaged. I don't know how long that lasts. Alright, I need to give her this. Try that again. Give Farsight food. Feed your snipers. That way they can be a little bit better at their job. Then we can do Alt-S and save like a champion, because now we actually know how that's done. Crate, pick up what's new. Ooh, you know, actually, that's pretty darn nifty. Is anyone low on ammo? You might be. No, you've actually got plenty because you haven't been missing 14 trillion shots in a row. Okay. Good, good, good. Next up, we're gonna deal with this guy right over here. I believe there's somebody up here. Have Stitch go deal with this. Climb up. Fantastic. Oh man. That was pretty awesome right there. Didn't even trigger combat. But we do know that there's that one guy down there on the right. Go ahead and loot this crate. How useful that sniper was. How very, very useful. Brilliant. You can still heal with Doctor Skill when bandaged. You lose 1 layer of bandages so you can use first aid. Oh. I did not know you can unbandage. Alright, well next up, I'm gonna go ahead and deal with this guy. Oh, crap. Okay, I forgot that Stitch has that thing again. That thing where he loves to shoot people in the back, but at least he's at the front of the formation, so that's fine. Give me a turn. Okay, well, you can't do anything. Can you... slightly. I find it a little bit funny that she's got, like, silver metallic boots. I know it's a weird thing to mention, but I can't unsee that. It looks like she has, like, some kind of steel-plated sandals. Gun doctor. That's... ugh. That's not gonna work, dude. 23%. Also, if you've got a hole all the way through you, then that's probably better than only one way in, because then it's not bouncing around, going and messing up internals or anything. Okay, that guy was pretty hardy, I must say. Pick up his crap. Oh... You know, for only having 3 strength, she sure can carry a crap load of stuff. Hi, bar. And I think I just got goggles shot by the doctor again. Dang it. Remember to switch him over to his pistol. This guy had his coffee. He's running away. No! Need no more money strats. Mommy strat. Oh, the bandage thing. Oh, it's mommy's, you know. Whoa. 15, holy crap. Must have hit him right in the nuts. Right, first off. Friggin... No, end combat. Okay, doctor guy. Dang it. I want to test out the thing he was just mentioning. Now you're over here being all rude. You're like, no, you're not welcome. I'm gonna go take on 3 people at once because I'm a smart man. So smart. So very, very smart. Oh, okay. I guess he's got some backup, but still. What are you gonna do? Apparently a lot of things, because I can't click right. He'll do that. I was like, honestly, after they've gone and run through everything, do you really want to even try this kind of ambush? He's just slightly ducking these shots. Just juking out of the way of bullets. On the plus side of that misclick, goodbye. Right. He somehow juked a shotgun. Fantastic. And I guess Goggles will just take care of this, using all of her goggle skills. I just like to think she's like a Terminator or something, just like walking through, just stomping around, just pew-pew-pewing all the time. Run over here. Take one little shot. Gone for burst, so not a very smart guy. Yes, I'm well aware that is exactly what I did repeatedly first run. Quiet, we don't talk about those days. 7, that's not gonna fly. I can fly significantly better. Oh. Hello, Mr. Doggy. Maybe there were 3 of you here. Okay, 21 on the Doge. I suppose you can kick? No. Ammunition left? Well, that is just a darn shame now, isn't it? In that case, you probably want to equip this harpoon gun. Right. You know who this guy is? He's basically that one guy from RE2. It's just like sitting on top of a friggin' police station, firing 50 trillion times and can't figure out why he can't hit the guy right in front of him. Exactly that guy. Still juking and jiving all the bullets here. Ugh. Getting eaten by the dog. Okay. There you go. Been told that's a good follow-up weapon. It definitely seems to be. Goes, oh jeez, goes the gray dog kennel in the sky. Aw, poor dog. Okay. Yes, I'm well aware that dog was just about to eat people. Still gotta feel bad for the dog. They're just trying to be a dog. No. Please don't get, like, insta-kill credit here. Guy's been shot so many times he's constipated. Mode, switch that to single, run up here. Okay, just juked out of the way of that. Take 2 steps forward. And 1 step through his skull. Aw. Man. It's just a shame, like, he's missing every single shot here. It's kind of amazing. Right. Why did you run forward? Can you please explain that? Please run away again. Can't hit him. You can have 4 points, so you might as well use the harpoon gun. Chunk. And only did 4. Dang. Okay. Wait, what? Are you reading random descriptions? You, there we go. Look on that, you hardy bastard. Was a little bit more than I was kind of expecting there. All run down here, take all from this guy too. And I guess that other guy over there too. Man, there's just a big old pile of dudes. Oh, should probably go give some of that to Farsight, which I will do. Afterburner gun. Oh man, that must be some of that crazy cinnamon stuff. You ever had one of those days where you just like went and had a crapload of cinnamon gum and just immediately regretted it for the rest of the entire day because you could no longer taste anything? Never want to repeat that experience. Like, there was this one time. So, okay, I always tend to pop mints like a crazy bastard. But there was this one time where... It was during this year where I was traveling on a moving truck. And basically, you know, I get a pack of cinnamon gum because I didn't have any mint for some reason. And yeah, so I'm just there, just chewing on this stuff all day, you know, thinking, you know, I'm tasting less and less of this cinnamon. I'm not sure why. I guess I'll just have more and more of this stuff. I keep having more and more and more and more and more until finally, you know, I'm going to dinner at the end of the day and it's like, well, You know, I can't actually taste anything anymore. I was legitimately worried for a couple days there because I was just not tasting anything until like 3 days later or something like that. It was kind of redonkulous. Go ahead and give 2 of these to the good doctor. Actually, we were watching The Good Doctor the other day. Good show. Can be kind of frustrating, though. Right, can't search that desk. My Fallout sense is a little bit frustrated by that. Want to be able to search that desk. But yeah, it's kind of a frustrating show. It's basically about a like a guy with a mental issue that turns out to be a really good doctor, but everyone's kind of always taking advantage of him all the time. Oh, what the hell? Where did you come from? What hole did this guy crawl out of? Turn. Shotgun him, please. Oh, I guess he was just slightly blocked over here. There we go. Load. And we actually need your doctor skills at this point, I think. Face Mr. Shoddy, who has been doing a pretty fantastic job. Okay. Heal up goggles, heal up Stitch. Good stuff. See, that the version is 2.1, that 7 is from 7-zip. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Bear that in mind for the future. Figured it was getting all fancy and technical like. Like, it was exactly 0.7 because exactly 70% of the portraits were changed or something. Oh, by the way, actually, if all the bios are different... The Stitch grew up in a fairly large time, learned the life after a botched operation on a local Orleans cousin. I think that's different. I'm not actually sure. Ooh. -1%. What the hell did I do to you exactly? I mean, her perception is completely... Yeah, I don't know. I guess she kind of looks a little bit wasted in the picture. But, whoops. Hey, wait a minute. I've just been using the quick save. I probably should be only using the quick save. Whatever. Moving on. I know I probably should be using sneak, but it seems like bum rushing is a little bit more effective for me at the moment. Run over here. Okay, ran out of points. Not exactly where I wanted it to be. That's also not the gun I want you to be using. There we go. You run over this way, because you're also going to get to bum rushing. Your odds are terrible. You know what? It's nighttime now. I don't know if their accuracy goes down in nighttime or not. I feel like they probably might. 58% are fine. And hide behind the tree. Oh, jeez. Okay, this guy is a shotgunman. In that case, go over here. Boot gun. Okay, did something. Missed the one guy, hit the other guy. Good enough. Actually, one of these characters has Molotovs, and I think it's this one. Right? Not right. Well, whatever. Pew pew. Good enough. Steps forward. Yeah, you can... Right about there, that should finish him off all good luck. Oof, only 11 though. Ooh, okay. Not good. Please finish him. Okay. Step forward. Finish this hardy bastard. Okay, now you need to get the hell out of this fight. Because you can't really take any more. You need to bum rush this chick. He's only got a pistol, so... it'll be good enough. These other two are in pretty god-awful shape, though. Alright. Of course, it's night. Well, I don't know. I didn't know if there were any engine limitations. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. I meant to switch you over to single. Whatever. You hide. This is entirely the shotgun doctor's job right now. Oh man, that's satisfying. Okay. You need to get to doctoring. Okay. I was a little bit worried there for a second because for some reason Farsight's tab disappeared and I thought she bled out or something. Is she too bandaged for this? Yeah, it is fully bandaged. Okay, that do. That requires item. Bandage, I don't know. That's fine, we'll just give her food or something. I'm sure I'm misunderstanding something from earlier. Or did I just use the doctor's bag? Actually, why don't I just use these? Oh, that's because that's the wrong character to be using them on, that's probably why. I love how the discussion is somehow on TIE fighters. Beautiful. Slightly reloaded. Go ahead and pop on one of these. There we go. Pretty good. That guy was a bit of a beef lord, wasn't he? Oh, we're gonna have so much crap to sell. Okay. Oh hell. This guy thinks he's got aim. Well, that area is going to be empty, so why don't you go ahead and run down this way. You're also going to run down this way. We're basically going to run to this wall, sneak along it, and then just pretty much bum rush them like everybody else. Truth be told, I don't know which one of those is which, but I always like those ones that are like kind of a diamond shape. I don't know. I think the only place I actually saw them was in the original Battlefront 2. You know, the one that actually was good. How far? We take a run and a pistol, probably. Yeah, probably a run and a pistol. Then he can run up and shotgun the next one. Actually, no. Screw it. Guy's a rifler. Don't have to worry too much. You take 2 shots and go hide. Your sentry mode busted. Nice little 4th wall break. And Goggles is gonna get all a little bit awkward with Farsight here. A little bit awkward sometimes. You take 3 steps and end him. Sure can. Aw. Dang it, I want to do all my super high damage stuff. There's all this missing nonsense. There we go. 75%. Nice. Was gutted alive. Awesome. See, that's the kind of stuff that you always end up leaving all of the gratuitous descriptions on for. That stuff. Maybe he was a little bit drunk. They've got plenty of booze around. Wait, that's her inventory. Okay, you know what? It's dumb. I'm dumb, okay? We know this. Okay, so next, let me go ahead and do an alt save here just in case this goes wrong. Yep, it's already starting to. I need everybody to go climb up this thing. No! Okay, well, that's fine. We've gone a hot minute without a crash. It's fine. That's what we saved for. Now, what exactly was it that caused that to happen? It actually might be that same text box thing because I haven't restarted yet. Hold on, what the hell's going on here? Everybody needs to go up. It's just awkward pathfinding because they couldn't all make it all the way up there. Actually, interestingly, it's basically full stuff here. It's full time, what am I trying to say here? Why do these options get reset? That's what I don't really understand. Turn the master volume down a little bit. I mean, it worked out, but it just seems weird that those settings get reset the moment that it's restarted. Actually, you know who this is looking like? You remember Streets of Rage from back in the day? And they had, like, the strippers with the whips and all that. Actually, they had them in Battletoads, too. But they had, like, the strippers with the whips. That absolutely looks like goggles right now. Okay, you need to hand over some of these goodies, because, there's not a good amount of inventory for you. First off, actually, let's go over here. See that one guy over there? There's a possibility of shots at him, maybe? Okay, no, they can't take shots because he ended up going to the ground. Alright, that's fine. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Okay. And nighttime should be okay here, given the circumstances. Why don't you go ahead and give 2 there. Go ahead and give 2 to Stitch as well, because they're going to end up needing them. Go to your inventory, pop one of those. I know I should probably be using their skills for this, but oh well. They're fully healed. I don't think those have a side effect. Probably should have read if they have side effects. But we didn't read the back of the bottle, so what can you really do, you know? Alright, you need to step away so that... everybody chill out. Ladders are very hard to navigate. To come to think of it, from all the plates and everything else, I wonder if I had made a red guy, or if I made a guy, if they would look kind of like Dart. You injured? You're encumbered, but you're walking like a Terminator. Okay. Go ahead and hand those over. And we're going to need to take all that stuff back as soon as we get back to base. We do alt-save. I just want to point out, we've actually managed to go through this whole thing without dying repeatedly. So improvements already being made. I can't tell where they're firing from. You're actually going to run over here, give me a peek on the other side. Do you remember what faction has the diamond ship? I want to say it was the clones. Could be wrong on that, but I'm like 80% sure it was the clones. Like it was, you know how they had their ship up in space and everything? And I mentioned this specifically because it wasn't one of the ships on the ground, it was specifically only for the space battles. And how they had like 2 fighters, 1 bomber, and then they had one that was kind of like a hybrid, and it was the hybrid one. So that's the one I always ended up using all the time. For all that effort of putting them into crouches, we're going to go ahead and take them out of those crouches and have them run over here. That guy's over there. Do we still have those Molotovs on someone? Oh no. I'm gonna go over there. It's going to make them a tempting target, but I want them all, like, in this little spot set to Overwatch. In fact, I want these 2 crouching. I don't know if that'll make a difference, but I'm kind of going on X-div logic here that if they're crouching, they can be shot over. Overwatch, Overwatch, Overwatch. Come on, you know you want to come in here. Use her as bait, actually.
Well, looky here. I don't recall giving out invites to Brotherhood of Steel dogs.
Jeez, those insults,
I
though.
bet my
So
boss will
scathing.
give me all the promotion and props I need after I bring him some Brotherhood slaves. Let's see what you trained monkeys can show.
Okay, so they're well out of range, so who gives a crap? This guy is not, though. I'm gonna have them slowly run up to him. Hit him? No. In fact, you know what? Let's have you run over to this pillar, maybe. Because they should be missing pretty consistently, so they're gonna go after her. Which should be fine. Oh, okay, I wasn't expecting that guy. Right. Take 3 steps and a burst, right? Good. Oh, and she needs to reload. Fantastic. Take 2 steps, and him lose. Fantastic. Let's turn this back on. Let's see. One of them was hit for 1, one was hit for 18. Just a weird situation in general. And probably take a little bit of a step this way. Okay. Can you finish this guy? Oh, hell. How about you don't put yourself right in the open? Love how the insult is your body is weak and pitiful. How do you know? Their shot missed. It could be extraordinarily beefy and you would not know. So, thing is I was a genius and forgot to give her the actual ammunition she needed. And break this sucker out. Okay. Fine. Take your step forward. Looks like a fancier rifle back there. Forward. Take 1 hit off. Fantastic. There's actual stuff happening. Oh man. I just love when... I don't know. Feels weird that I'm insulting the base game as usual. It's just like, you know, we're actually doing squad stuff now. Nice. I don't really recall doing as much of this in the base game. Might have to go to Google, I can't think of a diamond ship. Like, it wasn't necessarily like a diamond. I want to say it kind of looked like a TIE fighter kind of thing and had like the 2 pods. I'm trying to think if that's the one I'm thinking of. I can't remember if it had the 2 pods or 1, but it definitely had like the wings on the side with the 3 folds, kind of like an elongated version of the TIE fighter thing, but it wasn't on the Imperial side. At least, I guess technically they weren't that just yet. If that makes sense. But yeah, hands down, the clones were my absolute favorite as far as the original BF2 went. Like, not even a question. God. We're gonna get to patching yourself up here. Go. He's gonna patch himself until next turn. Seems like a good way of doing it. Pop out, take 2 shots, run back into cover. Instead... a bit more than I wanted. Okay, no. That's not gonna work. You need to run around here. Hide behind this barrel. Bandaged. Okay. You know what, I think I'm mixing this up here. First off, have a drink. Second off, I think I need to be using this doctor's bag, not the first aid kit, because that uses first aid instead of doctor, right? Is that correct? I think that's what he meant. You. Oh, that's actually Horus right there. Okay, so their leader is kind of putting himself out there for some reason. Percent or 40%, whatever it is. Squad, can you still hit him? Yeah, actually, she's in good cover and still has a good line on him. Use this on yourself. I know he's kind of still exposed, but I'm kind of hoping that he's just gonna end up taking a bunch of misses and that's it. Okay. Missed. Yeah, healed 10, or healed 18. So yeah, that is exactly what that. No longer hit him. Stand up and hit him. Yes.
Okay. I may have underestimated your abilities. Oh, wipe that grin off your face. Your brotherhood is no different from us.
Well,
We both
I mean,
take what we want from these savages.
yeah, but we got
You
robots,
think your cause is
so
any more selfless than...
I think we're good on robots. They generally just make everything better. That's always what I found kind of hilarious. Like, on the subject earlier of Fallout 4 and all that. Like, oh no, all these robots are a bad thing. Like, am I supposed to really feel bad for these guys? It's like, they have the option of robots everywhere doing awesome stuff, or, you know, hobos dressing up like colonials. Like, that's not a choice. Robots every time. But, oh well. That's neither here nor there. Go, you can probably pop a squat, make yourself a little bit safer. See, every faction had a fighter and a bomber and a transport. But there were a couple cases with hybrids, and I'm pretty sure that one in particular was a hybrid. And I don't mean a space Prius, that sounds incredibly douchey. Although, come to think of it, is that going to happen now that we're apparently supposed to be having a space army? Possible, you know? I still can't believe that's real, by the way. The fact that they're actually... There's actually discussion of a space army, that's so stupid. Like, you gotta make XCOM first, you know? Then you worry about your space army.
You've completed the objectives for this mission. Proceed to the...
What they're saying is, go find the key and run to the opposite end of the map, and or, you know, do the thing that I did the first time and completely run around the entire map. And that was not a good decision. Okay. You know what? You are gonna run over here. That seems like a good call. And he can run around and flank and shotgun and do all that sort of thing. You are gonna stand up. Run over this way. She should be in okay-ish cover, I think. Yeah, because you need to go run to this pillar. Oh, you're done? You ever seen all the Warhammer memes after you said that? No, I did not. You gotta send that to me, I must see this. Like, it's funny because you say that time that he said that, because he has been continuously saying that is the weird part. Like, he is still going on about that. So, I don't even know what to make of that situation. Like, is it an attempt to try to say, hey, you know, look, Insanity didn't know what we were doing this whole time, or what? Okay. You. Finish these guys off. I actually like that picking up items doesn't cost you anything. I must see these 40 Warhammer memes. I would imagine it's all something about the fact that they can't tell the difference between Brazil and Mexico now, apparently. If you ended up missing that whole thing, there was this kind of... Oh, nice. Knocking down like bowling pins over here. Just taking out multiple dudes at once. 94. Was dead. Jeez. This is apparently what we do here. We just shoot guys on the ground. This poor guy. He got up just to get knocked down again. I like to think that Jump is playing in the background. I get up. Nothing gets me down. Shot in the face. Alright, so I think we already looted this one. We did not loot the box. Okay. That, got a box. Box have, it does not have opening, that's what it has. Mr. Doctor. How would you like to doctor this box open? I know that one guy has a key for this box, but it's more fun doing it this way. Unlocked. Fantastic. Yeah, our cruisers can't repel memes of that magnitude. Jeez. Oh, jeez. Apparently we got Goggles' favorite porn over here. Got wholesome hunks. Oh no. Just like to imagine it's just a bunch of, like, Mormons standing in suits. Like, oh look, it's so wholesome. So wholesome and family-friendly. Actually, so, a funny thing, right? So, I mentioned before, but the wife and I have been watching a whole lot of Empire lately. So it's kind of like Fox's attempts to make a black Godfather. That's the best way I would call it. Because, like, they're trying to do the whole cultural thing, but at the same time, you can tell that they're trying way too hard in a lot of cases. And in a lot of cases, they just cannot step away from the stereotypes whatsoever. Like, there's apparently not... There was, like, exactly one guy that was black in the thing that didn't go to jail at some point. And that one guy also turned out to be, like, scary, conniving bad guy by the end of the show. So, it's kind of bizarre how that goes. But, what the hell was I even getting at here? Oh yeah. So yeah, every time that they bring out a counter to a stereotype, they are 100% the bad guy every single time. Like, they made this whole thing of like, oh look, you know, this one person that's you know, holding some law that we can't break over here. You know, we're basically gonna lose a gaming license if we go and mess with this particular thing. So they're like, oh, you know, she's a Mormon lady. Look, she's not drinking. She's not doing any of this stuff. What a good person. And then by the end of it, she's going and, like, sleeping with 3 separate people, turns out to be taking bribes, turns out to be doing all this other stuff. It's like, really? There's not one time that you can bring in an alternative like this.
Your grace in battle is wondrous to behold.
Okay, cool. I think he was supposed to give us more stuff, but whatever. But every single friggin' time they turn out to be the bad guy. There's not been one exception so far. It's not like it's a bad show, by the way.
Mission complete, warrior.
Yes, we got a complete thing. And yeah, not a single reload that didn't involve a crash. So, definitely far better balance at this point. That little difference, you know? A little difference. But yeah, like, they had the one guy there that hadn't been to jail at some point. And he turns out to be a conniving a-hole. You got, let's see who else. Got one lady that comes out of nowhere and seems to be all family-orientated and everything else. She's betrayed all the main characters like 6 or 7 times now, and they still keep her around for some reason. Like, over and over and over and over and over. I think it's just that they kind of ran out of material a few seasons ago, so now everyone's just backstabbing each other for no legitimate reason. Kinda hilarious. Like that one character I mentioned in particular cannot seem to decide whether they want to somebody's mom, or if they want to be a CEO, or if they want to just get rid of the main characters entirely, or whatever else. They're just, like, going through, you know, I'd just like to think they have a pile of dice, and they're just, like, with different intentions on there, and they just chuck them every time they're writing something. Also, this guy looks a hell of a lot like the, Goris from FO2. Apparently he's an elder, so whatever. I think it was Goris, right? Also, you know what? These, are these sprites different? Yeah, I think they are. Right? Raics, are you still here? I must know. Are these guys different? Because I don't recall seeing the tunics on them. Maybe I'm wrong on that. Go talk to you. I forget if you're important. Hello, Judge Judy. Not Judge Judy. She's, what's-her-face from Stargate, but, whatever. Kind of also looks like Judge Judy. Let's see. Spy for these guys, so that they can blend in. Yes. Okay. Nifty. We can go ahead and talk to these guys. I forget if there was any point. Fire call, we can science this thing, though. Don't remember if there's any purpose to it. Go ahead and science it and see if that potentially breaks the game. failed. Dang. I don't know if this will end up turning everybody hostile or what. Oh. Okay, gained some experience, though. Looks scientific. Okay. What about Goggle? What's your science? 20... Okay, whatever. Let's just give everybody their levels. So first off, Mr. Doctorness over here. Make you a lot better with these. I'm gonna max out all of these as soon as possible. Just because obvious reasons. Go ahead and do that. Do that. Good. Any new perks? No, you do not. Okay. You do a similar type situation, so I get you maxed out as well. Probably get your outdoorsman up. I don't know if that will actually help with anything. But whatever. Have that. Oh, you actually could go above 100. I was completely missing that. Okay, you can max this out. Okay, you can go to 104 at the moment, but I don't want you to. I want you to go put the rest in the barter. Good. Now everyone can go over to the store, go sell all their crap, and we can go get some recruits. Actually, we should probably get the recruits first. So another change that he made with this mod is to make the recruits not suck. So they came in at the right level, they came in with the right amount of points, all that kind of thing. Have you seen Clone Wars CGI series? It's canon as far as I know, which brings up a number of questions. I actually have. Weirdly enough, I saw that when I was down in Florida visiting my my brother, sister, and niece. Ooh, we got even more goggles, and apparently this is the Dread Squad over here. Jeez. The Anna, low competent soldier, more interested in all things mechanical. Extensive experience in vehicle maintenance. Okay, well, they're gonna be best friends. They're basically pilots and engineers, so yeah, you get in there. Guy over here seems like he should sell burgers. That's the biggest gossip. Okay, well, generic Mr. Soldier Face. This guy seems like Mr. Special Ops over here. The, philosophies and has shown talent as a sapper. I think that was the guy that died pretty much immediately last time. You know what? Yes. Seems like another generic soldier face. Go ahead and get all of them checked out and checked in over here. So the main reason that I hired them first was for the sake of taking and selling all of whatever the hell they came with to give them better things, hopefully. But yeah, so I actually watched that show down in Florida with my family there. I was really surprised. It was actually legitimately entertaining, and I have no idea how the crap it's a kid show. Because that is not a kid show at friggin' all. Like, the very first one I saw was the one where there's basically a bunch of clones going through their boot camp thing. And yeah, so they're going through their boot camp and everything, and it's like this whole episode of they're learning to be a team and everything else, and learning all this other stuff, and learning to get along, and then the very next episode, only 2 of them end up coming back, and they're like, what happened to the rest? They're like, oh, they died heroically holding off these guys over here. I'm like, man, that is some harsh reality for these kids. It's like, right off the bat, here, we spend an entire episode building up these characters. They're dead now. And, like, they have patches, they have, like, patches with the guys' faces on their shoulders and everything. Like, they got, like, paint to show that they lost those guys. It's like, man. Dark. Dark, dark, dark. Okay. Let's look at you. First off, you... Yeah, you came in with the right stuff. So, small guns, big guns, lockpick. Actually, that is now our best lockpick, so you are going to give that to her. I think I might have used up the lockpicks. That box... No, you have them. Okay, so give them to her. Dude. Come on now. Everyone get along. Where the hell is she? Oh, she decided to go piss off that way. Good to know, good to know. Alright. Give those to her. Yeah, you know, let's give her a rifle, probably. Start her off like 20 rounds, I guess. She's good to go. Your deal. get small, throwing, and barter. Fine, probably give you a rifle as well. Actually, his accuracy kind of sucks. Let's start you off with a pistol. Start you off with those, maybe... Yeah, I'm gonna throw away the MAC-10, because even... I don't really feel like having some very specific ammo type is gonna help anyone. Let's give you a knife just in case. I'm gonna give these guys knives. I don't expect them to ever use them, but, you know, whatever. And, let's give you, like, 30 rounds, I guess. You off. What's your situation? Small, repair, and pilot. In that case, give you one of these as well. Seems like they're a pretty good general-purpose rifle type thing. Give you 20 as well. Done deal. Hang on, why didn't you... Good. Okay. Give them to her. You have them now? Good. Okay. She has that. This. Here's this. Well... In fact, we're probably just going to keep a pistol for everyone. What's the capacity on these? I don't know, but we're going to give one to everyone. They're kind of relatively cheap, so there's really no sense in selling them. Also, I just gave her all of them, didn't I? Give 7 to him. Give 6 to her. These are her. I already have one. Go ahead and give 5 to them. Okay. Ooh. Pistol rounds for everyone. I'm gonna say like 5 for each one. That way they can just vaguely keep it loaded, and then if they pick up more, they pick up more. It's just meant for the purpose of just having something to switch to if they need to. So you're actually just going to keep your lockpicks on. You... Gonna go ahead and have... Yeah, you know what? Screw it. Have 2 of them. Whatever. Yeah, that one. Okay. And now we can sell some stuff. So, let's have all of the excess inventory go to goggles. Go to goggles. Go to goggles. That over, move this over. You're gonna keep this. Like you're gonna go ahead and maybe give 10 more to Wenda. A good way... You know what? A good way to do this is just to position your trader next to the quartermaster. Even if you pile everything on him and make him immobile, he will still be able to talk. Yeah, that's basically what I'm trying to do here. Pretty much, moving equipment around. So I'm gonna keep the HNK on her. In fact, you know what? No. She's pretty good with the HNK. I'm gonna give this to this Trevor guy. Then he can go ahead and spread these out as he needs to. You, on the other hand, are gonna go hand over most of this over to Farsight. Go ahead and give like 30. Oh, jeez. I mean, if you've got 3,300 rounds, sure. But go ahead and do one of those. Hang on, what the hell did I just do here? Who did I give those to? Ah, jeez. Throwing this all up. First off, hand this over. You don't need it. Second off, what the hell am I doing? Third off, do it better. Whatever the hell I'm doing. Oh, okay, these can go to him. He's apparently the throwing guy. Okay, no smoking. And a pretty strict no smoking policy. I'm pretty sure Goggles is interested in both types of porn here. Alright, give these to Farsight. I'm mostly going to be using that thing. Scalpel, keep your pistol. Right. Actually doing pistol rounds, that's what's going on. What do you mean? Oh, there was a Magnum. Okay, there. Those over there. You give, say, 25, maybe? Over to her. She's gonna pop it into that. She's also not gonna be naked, because I don't know how the hell I keep making everyone naked. How the hell do I keep making everyone nude? This. And I think we're finally good to go here. I think. Go to the quartermaster. No! No! They're one step too far. Okay. Transfer everything to Trevor. Hopefully they're no longer immobile now. Oh yeah, now they're able to move. I'll go to Trevor, get this stuff back over to Goggles. Who apparently was...
At ease, Warrior.
Nope. Goggles, you do it.
Back again, are we? Hey!
Yes, back again. It's a completely different person, but we're gonna ignore that. How expensive is this? 54. Hell yes, we're taking a bunch of those. How expensive is this? No thanks, actually. We are... Nah, flash grenades maybe not so much. Armor we don't need. It's a little bit strange that they sell armor here, because why would you need it? Okay, we're gonna sell all the stuff we don't really need right off the bat. Like, for example, most of these liquors and broken bottles and stuff. I'm sure they've got a reason for being here, but I'd rather people actually hit things than bother with this kind of stuff. Get rid of most of the melee weapons, which I know were dumbed down a little bit. I don't know if there's any particular use for lighters, but we're going to sell them just in case. This? These tragic cards? Yeah. That. Get rid of this. Get rid of all the porn, much to the chagrin of everyone here. I'm sure the MAC-10's good. Wait a minute. Compressor is almost impossible to find. Kind of curious what kind of damage it did. Well, these. Sell these. I'm actually going to keep the MAC-10 then. Just kind of a backup thing. Sell all these pistols because they seem to be everywhere. This. And, yeah, I think that's good. Sell the cocaine, because of course it needs it. Sell the powder for same reasons as above. Probably sell this knife because we're not going to use it. And... no, I'll probably hand the shotgun over to one of these guys. Have a second bum rusher. Got a fair bit of cash. Buy 8 of these. That's super expensive. Not really. 8 of those. By how much is 12? You know what, that'll do. And then we're just gonna give 2 of those to everybody. Alright, so reload that, but they can't use it. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna give this Anna over here. We'll then use it as her backup. Where did the bullets for it go? I know I'm being blind here. Unless it came with them? Yes, it actually did transfer it over with them. Okay. Okay. That's that. Did I not sell all these? thought I just sold all these. Okay, let's try that again. Keep that. Sell 6 of those. Sell all of these. This. Oh, we need to click on. Yeah, sorry. I just screwed it up. Ah, jeez. Beer go bye-bye. Bottles go bye-bye. Plus side, I know that I don't need to get any more Mach 10 bullets. For now, anyway. So are the lighters actually useful for anything? I just noticed I missed a whole bunch of stuff here. Position your trader, holding on Netflix remote. But yeah, no, people die all the time in that show. It's really, really bizarre. Like, I don't really know how that got approved. Like, people get all friggin' up in arms of like, oh no, it's friggin' showed a nipple, oh no, my kid is gonna go love Satan now. And then just like, oh no, just friggin' hundreds of dudes died per episode. No, it's fine, it's fine. Don't worry about it. But yeah. Kinda might make them a little bit jaded, no? That in there, let's get 12 of these again. Yep. Deal. What else did I want to get? I think that was it, because we're pretty okay on shots, I think. Okay. All done. Got the cash monies. Now let's go ahead and spread some stuff around. So first off, you get this. Load that up, get a little bit of extra. Don't worry about it. For the Ithaca, need some minimum of 4. I think we're gonna actually do this. We're gonna give that thing to Wenda. Along with these 3 rounds. And she is gonna hand over this. I think. There we go. Now Goggles is in a little bit of a better position. I'm gonna hand over 2. Hand over 2 here. This way everybody's got a little bit of minor healing going on. Everyone take your snacks. We need some snacks for the road. That fascinating inventory management, though. 1. You get 1, everyone else gets 2. Is it fair? No, but... Oh. You need to hand over 8 over here. Need to hand over 6. Must be the most frustrating thing to friggin' watch. What's this? Blues. Raises hit points by 10, combat skills by 10, everything else reduces perception by 1. Huh. You know, that's actually pretty okay. I'm gonna leave that up there. Too far away or something? There we go. Done deal. Okay. Save that. Moving on, moving on. Go down here, get a gerb. Let's see. Does selling porn lower morale? It really should. It really should. It doesn't say what tends to be useful, just merchandise. Gotcha. Oh yeah, the whole Pokemon witchcraft thing, I remember that. Man, it was really bizarre going and seeing all that stuff from Catholic school. Like, they had this whole thing where they were actually going and, like, taking away Game Boys and everything else, because a bunch of the folks there insisted there was some satanic crap or something. And it's funny because there was this one time where I made the mistake of bringing, like, Magic the Gathering cards to school, and I didn't really know how the game worked. I had some very, very rough knowledge of how it might work. Wait, right, we're supposed to go to the elevator. Wait, no, we can just leave that way now. Good, okay. I had some very rough knowledge of how it worked, so we just kind of, you know, assumed for how it worked and everything else. And oh my god, I mentioned the lady that smacked people with Bibles and stuff like that. Of course, they had to be the one that showed up. Like, oh no, God's gonna come and come down for you, and they're gonna come after your family and all this other stuff. I'm like, man, what is the point of this religion then if you're just gonna make the whole thing sound like a mafia? What is this? You know? This is some pretty freaky crap. Just started screaming and going nuts and took him away and... Uncalled for. Nope. Dude. To be fair, that was my fault. You can go on singles from now on. Go ahead and take a step over this way. You can just go ahead and pop some of these off. Good. Good job. Man, this guy's actually really good. Alright. Let's see, Y7 is my hoof? What? Oh. Androids are my favorite. Alarm me like that, they would have won. True. Very possible. I was like the kind of shieldy ones. Kind of the biggest plot hole there. Like, why the hell are why is your entire army not made of these guys? They're like, hey, we have ones that are basically invincible to everything. Nah, let's never use those. Let's use them like twice, and that's it. Remember somebody pointed out a while ago that it seemed really bizarre that they obviously had this technology for shields and everything else. And up to that point, it was only for ships, so, you know, fair enough. But then, pretty much what those things said was, hey, very early on into this whole series, we have now established that there's personal shields available. So, you know, that kinda may have thrown a wrench in the works in terms of making sense. Alright, who's attacking here? That guy over there, who thinks he can actually hit us at this range. That's frickin' adorable. Missed Farsight, so what's going on? Who's taking a turn? I don't get to see who's taking a turn. You've got no chance to hit that dog, so go hide behind this car. You two have no chance, so you go over here. You should have... fully no chance. Okay, whatever. Just run down here. Actually, you know who that kind of looks like? Looks a little bit like Sarah Connor. In a way. Not exactly, but looks like... It kind of has that same sort of drunken expression. I don't know why they looked so drunk during all the Terminator things. They just looked really drunk a lot of the time. You do not very much. I don't think this foliage actually gives us much cover, but, you know, maybe it's a little bit harder for this guy to see. He should be so well out of range that it shouldn't even matter. But, oh well. Little dog just lifts its leg a little bit. 86%. That's really good. Why are you so good at this, Farsight? 50%. That's acceptable. That missing is not, though. So go ahead and pop a crouch. I'm trying to finish off Goggles. They know that that's the game over state. Probably because James Cameron overlooked them. Very possible. Then I've learned that if somebody looks drunk, they usually are. Very true. Very true. Man, it was the weirdest thing. So, I mentioned this before, but you know, my mother was an alcoholic, and the amount of times that they were absurdly obviously drunk, like showing up pretty much like completely smelling like friggin' 3 types of booze. You know, they have a bottle sticking out of their purse, friggin' holding pills in their hand and everything else. Yeah, they took pills and drank and everything else, and were somehow still fine. Don't even ask me how the hell that works. They did a bunch of stuff that should have been fatal on an almost daily basis, and were still perfectly fine. Anyway. So, point being, they're going and, you know, it's just like ridiculously obvious stuff. Like, in one case, I remember finding friggin' like 2 bottles of brandy that were pretty much empty, lying right next to them. Like, no, it just was there. I found it. Like, I found it before, and just, like, really? That's your excuse. Another time, apparently they couldn't get sober enough to get in the car, so they literally drank a can of frickin' gasoline. And they're there with, like, friggin' sleeping pills on the bed, empty can of gasoline, obviously spilled gasoline on themselves. Like, how frickin' desperate are you, you know? Like, what is this, exactly? And yeah, no, they just started yelling and screaming that somebody was getting up in their business. And before you say, oh, you know, have pity on this person, no. And they were not the type of person to have pity on. Anyway, that was just an interesting time. Alright, let's see. Let's see, her weapon skills and perception are pretty high, and that SMG has decent range. He's very known to be a real bastard dictator. Don't know if you're doing single shots, pistols are better, you get an accuracy and crit bonus. Okay, I did not know about the crit bonus. Actually did not know there were crit bonuses aside from the passive ones. So where are you? Oh, she's still over here. Okay, you know what, you just kind of slowly work your way up this way. I love that they decided to alter the model just a little bit so that you can tell there's a butt sticking out. That's how you know they're one of the early ones. Alright, go over this way. You probably still have no odds to hit from that range. You also have no odds to hit. I'm just going to try to play this a little bit safe, because I remember getting completely rocked here last time. How do you drink gasoline and live? Dude, I have no idea. Like, this was... I don't even know how much it was, because clearly the entire thing was empty. I remember it being almost full. It was just kind of there to fill up a lawnmower. And, like I said, this is somebody that we're talking about, like, a lifetime of doing stuff that should have been fatal on a daily basis. It was ridiculous. Like, to the point where they would go and set up this whole elaborate business meeting with investors and everything else, and then just show up completely trashed, and then just expect everyone else to carry the weight for them. It sucked. It really sucked. But, yeah. Not great. Would not recommend. 0 out of 10 would never do again. Yeah, such is life. Sometimes you just see really weird crap happen. See, the one character in your party that could hit doesn't have a long-range weapon. Maybe. Whatever, she's still got 86%. That's fine. You know, she's going and tomatoing him all over this grass over here. This guy must drink friggin' V8 constantly. Look at all that tomato juice flying out of him. Alrighty. How do you still continue sneaking up here? Be all sneaky beaky like? One thing I would really like is for the ability to actually see how many points there are without counting them or remembering them. Alright, so you have your turn. Next turn you're gonna... Oh, crap. Goggles just got shot. I mean, if it's goggles that you're talking about here, yeah, that they still have a strength of basically nothing. So... Like, I think I gave them 3 for some reason, and I'm not really sure why either. They're the one that's carrying all the items, and they're probably going to have the best stats, but whatever. They're going to be weak and not be able to do anything. Alright, you know what? It's about time to have this guy finished off. Okay, you can't reach him. Oh. Hi. Hi, everybody over here. You know what? You're going to go over here, and you are going to give them a little bit of a welcome, because I'm pretty sure they're about to trigger. What can you do? 5%? Hell yeah, what? Why don't you go ahead and have yourself a little bit of a chug here? Go on down this way. Do your 1 health per turn. That was basically New Vegas strategies right here. Just drink all of your regen items over and over and over. Eat 15 heads of corn and like 13 different cream sodas. That's the real way to heal in the middle of a fight. Stand up, into him. Ah, missing that 86%. That's a shame. That is a real shame. But yeah, Goggles invested all of her points into having goggles. So clearly she's not going to have any actual weapon handling capability. I don't know when weapons handling becomes available, but not right now. I know that much. Maybe soon. Hopefully it'll be one of her first perks. That would be quite handy. That would be quite dandy. Here's the thing. I want Mr. Shotgun Doctor to sit right... Oops. Not what I meant to do, but it'll work. Nice 88% miss. Can you hit this guy? Ooh, you actually really can. Nifty. There we go. That's not going to stop him. It might eventually. It might eventually get him. Goggles is slowly regenerating. They appear to be having some hard times with the pathfinding. Actually, this second map is a little bit of a wonder to me. Because this area seems like it's an absolute nightmare for their pathfinding, and yet, here it is. That shot looked like it clearly came in his butt. Yeah, this team seems competent, I have to say. Maybe I did something right. Also, wow, this music's really good, actually. How is the volume, by the way? Is this coming through alright? Really liking this music. Last time it was pretty much dead silent. Alright, no alternate fire on that thing. Okay, they're not going to be taking the bridge. Like, I probably should have just left them where they were. Oof. Right in the bottom of the spine. Recipe for a bad time. Okay. You guys are gonna run up. Deal with stuff this way. You are just gonna take pot shots. Knocked out. Ooh, knocked out. Nice. This is great. I have the obligatory leader with a pistol here. I just need to give her a saber and send her back to the friggin' Victorian era. Actually, you know what's a cool story? The only, like, known and used historical gunblade was actually a guy that kind of needed one, because he was supposed to... Okay, he was supposed to have a pistol and he was supposed to have a sword, and he basically lost an arm. So they're like, okay, well, you know, just stick the pistol and the sword, and close enough. And, yeah, sure enough, he ended up actually having to use it in a fight. I think he was actually killed in that fight. But yeah, no, apparently it did work. Worked out pretty okay for him. I just love the fact... Well, okay, it's messed up because it sucks to lose an arm, but I'm just saying I love the fact that there actually was legitimately a practical reason for that thing to exist. So, like, the guy had only one arm, but he needed a sword gun. 89%. Tell you what, take 2 shots and shot him. Or take 2 shots. There we go. I can't tell what the hell's going on geographically here. I think that's supposed to be a cliff, and he's kind of standing on both the cliff and not on the cliff. And there's this over here. It's confusing. This lady looks like she belongs in, like, a friggin' 80s band. Those low odds. Brilliant! That actually went well. Who'd have thunk it? Alright, what is the button? Hang on, let me... First off, Alt S. What is my quick key for selecting everyone? I know there is one for selecting everyone. Too bad she doesn't have one more charisma. Should be able to take the actual leader perk. Can't she get more charisma? Like, isn't intense training one of the things you can get? How's that food, kiddo? That good stuff? Smiling over here, munching away. Alright, let's see. F12, select all. 12, regroup. Load. Bring the hell up, what are you doing? Yeah, that went really, really well, actually. This way, the one guy that was knocked out I just saw get up in my periphery. Like, no, I got this. No, buddy. No, you do not. He did almost punch out Goggles, but... misclicked. Hang on, is it? Hang on, where are my quick keys here? What is start combat? I thought it was space, but apparently it's enter or something. Enter. Okay. So it is enter to do that then. And take one of these. Do it. So did I manage to make my leader exactly wrong in every capacity? That she can't take a leader perk, she can't actually handle anything. I mean, she's good at selling stuff. Would have been better at selling stuff if I actually gave her charisma. I'm gonna have to put a quick pause in here, by the way, in just a sec. Dude, what are you doing with that 95%? And go fix your leader that you just broke. We don't even have insurance on goggles. Like, we can't replace all the broken parts. Healed, and then go ahead and heal up Farsight. Enough. Used all that up. What is this? Meat jerky? That looks like timber. Alright. Moving on. They love to eat timber jerky. You probably don't want to phrase it, they like to eat wood. Funnily enough, used to get jokingly called Beaver growing up. Just because there was always this line for going and using the pencil sharpener at the school I was going to. They only had one for the entire class, and I think usually instead of just waiting in line and like, you know what, screw it. It's gonna take forever to actually get to that thing. I'm just gonna go ahead and just chew on this pencil until it's sharp. And yeah, that logic did not exactly earn me many friends growing up, but it worked. Why can't I go this way? Fine. Fine, I won't use this obvious shortcut with a bunch of windows to clear out this hallway. Ah, rude. Farsight, you should have a chug. See, now this is weirdly immersive. You know what? You have a fight, and they're like, I gotta recover a little bit. Need to have me a little bit of a sip. Okay. Oh, we are a little bit boned. Okay. Goggles. Tell you what. Where's that flashbang? We don't have it anymore. Good to know. Shots. Run the hell away. So goggles is not disposable at all. Everybody else can maybe run up and kind of push forward here. Wendy or Wenda, whatever. A little bit of trouble. Bam. 9. Fine. No! Dang it. Stupid misclick. Okay, go here. Keep missing. This is just miraculous right now. You potentially run through here. Maybe give her a little bit of a flank on the right there. Actually, yeah, if she goes to the right, maybe they'll... Oh, wait, there's another guy right there. Okay, Dang it. I don't know why I keep trying to do that. Alien bastard over here. Single is doable. Bam. Note that first aid and doctor are pretty powerful. You should heal minor injuries with food. Gotcha. I will do that. He's down. Guy needs to crouch so he stops getting shot. Farsight, you're still holding the line pretty well here, so I'm gonna keep using you. This. Nice. Okay. Smashing him to the ground. I'm not seeing any huge damage out of this thing, but seems acceptable. Don't have any ammo to reload, so that's fine. Drop it this way, or take a step that way. Yeah, she's gonna try and go to this side. Hopefully this one... okay, just a pistol. I'm not too worried about that. So they're gonna have a few extra steps so she can step out and step forward and all that sort of thing. Got a pistol sniper over here, another pistol sniper over here. So these guys aren't too big of a threat. This guy is, this guy might be. As long as she doesn't hit her friend, I'm actually doing pretty okay there. Oh, yes! I didn't even know that could happen. That's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. Okay. You run over here. Suddenly it's time to be the charismatic frontline leader. You freaking tool. Right, yeah, that's a good choice for you, buddy. Great spot to be. The damage of the spear gun is a bit better than 44, which is 4 AP, so it's nice to sneak in a cheaper shot now and then reload when you have a chance. Yep. Seems like it. Got no shot, no shot. And you're gonna move up here. Stand the hell up. She's gonna just keep using this thing. It's gonna run it. Yeah, she's basically out at this point. I think she's got 2 shots left in it. And then she's gonna have to use the harpoon gun until I can get her something else. The bolts are armor piercing. Nothing is heavily in there now, but it'll be a big deal later. Gotcha. Goggles almost got taken out. I think this going back and forth is better than having her crouch, but I could be wrong. 2. You're gonna hit goggles. I don't see what the double does exactly, because you know, it didn't seem like it did very much good there. And again, I don't like shooting around goggles here, but this seems like an okay option. Don't finish him off, please. Why the hell not? Nope, that's not what I meant to do. Not what I meant to do at all.
You have perished.
Ah, whatever. Continuing on. So, I'm gonna count that up to a fluke because I did not mean to do that at all. That was basically a thing from X Division, where I'm used to having somebody go and intentionally face the other direction. Let's redo that. Basically, you always want to have somebody facing the right direction so that even if they get killed off, you know what you're supposed to be doing. Alright. That was stupid. Right. By you know what you mean to be doing, I mean to say, like, say you have a unit, and they're around a corner, and you know there's at least a chance that they're gonna get killed off next round. You basically just still have them looking around so you know where stuff winds up at least. So you always want to have them facing the right direction, so they use the rest of their points to basically go look in that direction. And unfortunately, in this case, this basically means that I had them face the wrong way. Derp. Derp, derp, derp. Okay, oh, here is the deal. We're actually going to go and set up the same situation again. You're going to run over here. You're going to run over and just blitz this. Oh, hell. They are going to get a ton of hits right off the bat. Fantastic. This is kind of turning into Apocalypse Saints Row right now. Actually, I think I accidentally took off her armor again. In case it isn't obvious, you should spot a melee enemy of any sort. You should off him as soon as possible, or you may make a lot of trouble. Like, in that case, again, it was just kind of a fluke, because I knew he was there. I knew he would have to take a step forward, so I wouldn't assumed he would have gotten his full turn. Like, if I hadn't stepped forward, then he wouldn't have essentially gotten off as many shots as he did. There we go. You know what this music's making me think of right now? Friggin' Twisted Metal 2. The, specifically the high-rise map. Sounds a bit like it. But yeah, melee enemies in general, I think I've sort of been doing okay with. A little bit. Alright, please do not hit everyone else. There we go. Run over here. Excellent. That's adorable. He thinks he's going to feel anything in the morning. Definitely want to pull off that same thing as last time, though. That was pretty friggin' awesome. Yes. Hit this for 17 points. Fair enough. Go ahead and pop a squat. Why specifically can you not hit this? Excellent. Okay, so... interesting. What must have happened last time is that the shotgun just hit everything in the room, and that's why it blew up. I wonder if I'm actually meant to destroy this thing or not. Probably should have paid attention to what we were trying to do, but I think we're basically just trying to fight these guys, and that's it. Shotgun best melee. Not necessarily true. You know what's funny? So New Vegas, I kind of had the same thing where pretty much throughout the entirety of it, I just had a hunting shotty. Like, as soon as I found that thing, I never used anything else again, because you could just load whatever into that thing. It was just hands down my favorite. Especially once they did, I think it was like their 3rd or 4th patch, where slugs became preposterously overpowered. So, like, a shotgun with slugs was even stronger than an anti-material rifle. But, I hit that thing. But anyway. No. I didn't get a nice explosion. I wanted my nice explosion. You go boom now. There we go, that's what I wanted. That's more like it. That's the same thing. You run forward, be all charismatic and crap. Finish that guy. Bones so white. You're on the ground, facing up. Why are you thinking about bones? But anyway, so my favorite moment was there's the bit where you're going to Jacobstown, and so there's this whole like mountain that's covered in giant wasps and stuff like that. I'm going and, you know, going into vats and everything else and shooting all these bees and going to this cave where I found out that day that there was a frickin' super bee. And yeah, so all well and fun, you know, just going and shooting bees, getting all friggin' terrified of this giant wasp bee, because you can, like, open up a gate and you find the helmet from Fallout 2, like the advanced power armor and all that. Open up this gate, and go in there, and you walk out and, you know, it says, like, legendary Cazador comes down. Start shooting the thing, shoot off its wings and everything else. Like, okay, it's still not dying, burned through all the slugs that I had, it's not working, and was using Veronica as the companion, and just basically runs around the corner, friggin' uppercuts the thing, and it just goes flying across the room dead. Like, man, unarmed was so overpowered, it was amazing. They did an absolutely excellent job with whoever balanced it. Because, yeah, they had to get close and everything, but oh my god, it was stupid strong. Just friggin' wasp flying, covered in lightning across the room. Like, I think she had a zap glove. Just like one punch, that's all it took. God, I love New Vegas. It's just so friggin' good. Hey, there's that guy that was causing a problem. I mean, he was causing a problem. See, knew Suiko would be White Knight. Saw the AI, saw the White Knight had low book. Well, here's the thing though. I don't know what the situation was with the optionals, but if he had maxed out movement for that fight, he probably would have still had a chance. Like, his whole problem was that for some reason he'd... Oh, concussed? Dang. Alright. Well, Stitch is in bad shape. Like, the problem was he left movement at about halfway, so he couldn't actually do his whole fighting style, which was the whole mid-range shooty type. I don't really know why he did that. But I left a whole over-analysis in the comments about it. Figured it was a good way to do it. Alright. Also, that's hilarious. You know, it's great when spam mail has absolutely no idea of the context that it's actually talking about. Like, for example... we're trying to get a house for like going on pretty soon 4 years now, and yeah, it's a frustrating process. It's a long process, and in the market here, it's dang near impossible. But so because we had contacted several mortgage companies, it was this whole thing where, okay, what kind of freaky kinky stuff are they getting into over here? But yeah, because we had contacted some mortgage companies, the spam comes with it. And unfortunately, they don't look at the context whatsoever. So, for example, it keeps sending me this email every day of like, oh, would you like to refinance that apartment that you don't own? Like, I mean, sure, if you wanna. I'm pretty sure that's not how that works, but if you wanna let us refinance and own this entire building, yeah, sure, that'd be great. I'd love to not pay preposterously high rent. Bam. So. Alright. Actually, let me save it right there, but hang on, I need to go check on something real quick, so I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Hopefully, did I properly turn the mic back on? Hopefully. I don't know. Sorta. This explodey, that is explodey. See if he can make it to here. That's a very bad decision. He might end up getting himself taken out here. Alright, so he made it where he needs to be. What are we doing? Trevor. There's a possibility we've got to get Trevor in a dress. I don't think it's possible. Okay, but he's going to continue just kind of covering these guys. Far sight. 7 points. Yeah, you can make it. I know, I'm taking my 2 weakest units and just putting them right in harm's way. This pillar should cover her. Hopefully this one is not aware that she's there. Gwen has a really cool portrait. I hope she makes it. Almost dead. Still takes a 44 to the chest like nothing. Okay. That's just messed up right there. Saying kiss your rear goodbye as he had his face in this guy's. Whatever you guys are into, man. Whatever you guys are into. It's entirely your business. She missed. I think this is cover. I'm not sure. There's a chance that it's cover. Oh well, pop a squat right there. 20%. Okay, he can make it over here. That's what I want him to do. Can you hit him? Alright, hopefully that doesn't wind up with him dead. I should probably have one of the more disposable units doing the whole running up and shotgunning thing. I should check how much health they all have. Just have the highest health guy do it. Yeah, like maybe this guy. Got some pretty good health, right? 35, whereas Stitch has 38. Okay, never mind. Wenda has 41. Anna has 40. Yeah, probably one of the soldier ladies. Dapper cow. If only. Alright, so I want this one moving up, so. Get you over here. Good. Dealt with. Reload that. Get back into cover, and now the other one's free to run up and help assist. Go. 40%, but you can't quite aim from here, but you can squat. Be a good little hidey hole. He's gonna run off. Oh, crap! Well... Dang it. They killed off Mick, whatever his face was. That'll happen when a complete idiot tells him to go hide in a corner right in open view of everyone. Who would possibly do such a thing, though? I mean, I don't know that guy. I definitely don't know that guy. Plus side, we get to hire somebody new now. So that's cool. Lost our best and only doctor, but, oh, and Grey's Anatomy reference. I've said it before, I'll say it again, I have no idea why anyone would ever work at that hospital. They're like, oh, so, what's the deal with what I've been hearing on the news about friggin' all of your staff seemingly getting bizarrely killed off every week? Oh, you know, it's just normal everyday stuff. They just seem to have a really high fatality rate over here. Just friggin' all the time. You'd think the place would have been shut down as a hazard of some description. But no, they keep trying. They keep trying. He's gonna shuffle on this way. Unfortunately, he has pretty much perfect cover here. Because he's got shots on us, we don't have shots on him. It's not great. Gonna have shots on him pretty soon, though. Hey, better not be able to breathe. Made our other guy not able to breathe. Don't appreciate that very much. Noggles is actually just gonna go Overwatch. Rip that guy. Oh, I did not know that they had a thing for, like, when you had units killed off. They're the ones that show up. Actually, I think it's just because it's when that would have been his turn. Alright, you overwatch as well. Can you do anything? No, you overwatch as well. Well, meanwhile, she will continue flanking. I think she should be able to go here and snipe, right? Yes. Crap. Raider critically hit Anna in the groin. Wait. Gotta worry about friggin' that. I'll take 3. They're gonna put you within range? No, but take the shot anyway. Perfect. So he got wounded. A little bit worried about her, but hopefully Farsight will be able to give him a little bit more of that whole wounding action. Where are you, and why can you not do anything useful? It still can't hit. Reload. Probably stand up, because you're gonna need to go do more useful stuff later. Finish him, please. Attempt, but not quite enough. Fortunately, this guy is gonna end up getting close here, unless one of the others can do something about that. Do it. Another shot. Okay. You're gonna stand up. 5. This is risky, but you're gonna do it. Not great, but you're gonna go this way now. One guy with a pistol is just really rocking us here. Oh, shoot. She's in bad shape. Hmm. 4%, come on. Jesus. That guy's hardy. Been severely wounded for several shots now. Right. That is really bad right there. I don't know why he's kind of sort of twitching over here. Okay, so they're getting some new folks moving in. I can't see what's going on with the fight. Pistol guy is trying to run away. What we got here? So these guys are just kind of moving in from over here. They just got aggroed. Can't do anything. Load. Take one step forward. Can't do very much. Okay, just run forward then. That leaves her next to the barrel. Hopefully that's not going to be a death sentence. Really? Beautiful. Linda is almost dead. This guy's... Oof. Guy's redonkulous over here. Taking how many shots now and he's still going after folks with a knife? Good. About frickin' time. Okay. So that's all of that dealt with. Hey, if you think that broke his arm, that broke his entire existence. He's worried about his arm. We've still got guys, presumably... What are they doing? kind of wandering around. First off, F12, regroup. Go ahead and have yourself a drink. Have yourself a meal. Arms on, not really a whole lot.
Alarm! Intruders in the camp! Wake up, you pissant sons of...
Okay. Cool voice acting guy. Oh hell, they're already here. Pick up all this stuff. They're all just kind of hanging out near this wall for some reason. Okay, inventory management. Farsight needs more pistol stuff. You only have one. I think Farsight needs a pistol. No, no. Give her this. And give her this. That... Oh, you're the one with these, okay. Alright, next up, check the box. Check these guys for all their stuff. Hopefully something good will come out of all this. You now have throwables, right? Was her? Oh. Creepy Diablo-like music a little bit. Minimum 3. I really like this thing, by the way. This shows up in New Vegas too as the starter pistol, but it should be a little bit stronger, I'd assume. Get Molotovs over here. Good. Now she can be a little bit more useful. There's this guy. Right. The knife guy found his way around, unfortunately. So you get out of the way. You know what? Rifle first. Somehow you missed. When, how, and why do you have that, and why is it not? Okay, everyone's gonna miss 35% on this guy. First, unlikely. Really? Everyone's just missing all their shots. What are you... No. Just take a step there. What are you doing, you dork? 7 points. He's severely wounded now, but I have a feeling he's going to end up getting some shots off. Okay. Knocks him to the ground. Don't have enough to use this, though. Okay. Don't miss this time. Good. So he's almost done for. He's probably going to run up and get one swipe. Unless she finishes him, of course. Perfect. I'm gonna end the fight. Finish looting everybody. And this kind of keeping everybody in a vague circle thing seems to be working out alright. Got a spear. Go ahead and pick up this one. Okay, I hit the button a little bit too late, but good. Check this fridge, see if it's been nuked. Stinky meat platter. Ugh. Whatever. I'll take it. firing from where here? Not from over there. I'd assume there's going to be someone in here. Have you run up. There might be some watching from that angle. Okay, there's that guy. There's those three. Does that guy have a frickin' rocket launcher? No % chance to hit. Pretty low odds from here, but he doesn't appear to be running very much, so we'll go ahead and pop her here and see if she wants to take some shots next round. Take a shot and run. You're gonna head up assaulting this place. Yes, thank you for reminding me that he would have had a turn right now. Just in case you didn't know Trevor can throw the spears? Oh yeah! That's one of those things I always end up forgetting about, that throwable spears are a thing. AP. Nice. Okay, so I critically hit for 3. I'm assuming that's going to jack up his skills a little bit. I'm going to have to hold off these guys as long as possible. Fair enough. That's from the GBA one, right? Or not the GBA one, that's from the DS one, isn't it? The one with the dude with the sweet coat? That just needs to be a rule for that series, that all protagonists need sweet coats. Okay, knocked down, this should take him out. He's actually really good with his pistol. A little bit surprising, all things considered. These guys seem very confused. Only thing keeping him from getting overrun right now. Guy's tired, but he's just had about enough. Where are they going to come from? I don't think there's any doors over here, so I think they're safely relegated to that area. Now, I don't know what the actual benefit of this place is, then. But, you know, it's here. I'll presumably sneak around some... Oh, nope. They're still firing. Did say pistols are great at starting? Yeah. No kidding. Like, especially for the leader here. Holy dang. How many turns can you keep this up? Not many. Not many. So it probably doesn't make sense to keep her pot-shotting here. Are we in combat now? They're still going for it, unfortunately. Jeez, they even almost got her, too. Oh, wait, they can actually shoot through those windows? I didn't know that. Good to know. Okay, so yeah, search that guy, take his crap. Probably go to these windows. Yeah, I didn't actually know they could do that. You go to your window. What do we want to do here? You're crippled, so you know what, let's just have you run back out here. Take a seat, hopefully get missed by everything. Have you approximately run down here. Definitely not over there, but sure, fine. Put yourself in danger for no reason. You run here, end your turn. This... Alright, yeah, new plan. Run over this way. We're gonna try to run down this kind of alleyway type thing. They're gonna run here, take over here, use this wall, and then just kind of try to fight them over here if at all possible. Fixing Wenda's legs with... Yeah, the doctor's a little bit dead right now. He's currently preoccupied with not living. The doctor is not in pretty much the most extreme sense possible. And it keeps reminding me every single turn, you would have had a turn now. Guess who's not here? Ah, so rude, so rude. Here. Suppose you can use this window. To tell where exactly they would have a shot from. Nope, no, don't do that. Kinda reminds me of this weird, it's not exactly a bug, it's supposed to be a feature, but it honestly might as well be a frickin' bug. They end up seeing all the time in Xenonauts, aka X Division. Because they have this thing where, like, you'll click on a place, and something will have moved there, like, say there's some random civilian guy or something that decides to hang out in, like, a doorway or something, and your guy will run towards that doorway. They see the guy, all of a sudden, because they weren't in your vision before, so it didn't adapt the pathfinding. So you'll see the guy, and it'll be like, oh, I know what you want me to do. Pull a U-turn and then try to run around the building for some reason. I don't really know why the devs put it in there, because that's the... Like, why would you even program that? That's just mean. Like, 9 times out of 10, that basically just results in, oh, you didn't know that guy was in the doorway? Congratulations, your character is now dead. Because odds are, you know, you'd have them run left or run right, or just rifle butt the guy in the face and run past him. Nope, nope. Can't have that. Gotta run around the building like a doofus. Alright, Anna's actually really good. Over here, pop a shot at this genius. I said... being here is unfortunately making it a little bit hard to tell them where to go. Okay. You're gonna scout down this way. This seems like a place where we will encounter someone. But that's fine. We're gonna squat and slowly go in that direction. And then you will continue holding it off until this guy can show up. This guy will show up. Hopefully he can chuck some stuff down this way. Maybe disable him a little bit. She will go over here. And go in this direction. Should give her a shot. Just like to think she's got a rifle in one hand and a pistol in the other. Or a MAC-10, rather. Okay, she's gonna stand right here. Do it. It's something. Not a lot of something, but it's something. And she can just pop right back around that corner, and she will continue doing so. You keep walking. This is definitely going to result in a fight. Somebody can see her. Suppose you can throw these over the wall. Not quite, but there's potential there. Okay, you go here. Yeah, everyone's kind of scattered about in weird positions here. Here, can you aim yet? Alright. Excellent. throw this. Why not? Why can't you throw it? What the hell are you doing? No. Not what I said to do at all. Whatever. Be that way. I'm gonna shuffle on this way. Hopefully... Okay, guy's sleeping. Good to know. Doesn't have anything else on him. Continue hiding. He's gonna pop out and shoot next round, though. Low odds, but shot. Slowly gonna Terminator walk her way that way. Goggles. Run her forward? Not really. I'm probably gonna just run her down this way. Since this whole shooting area has been a little bit compromised. Take 2 steps that way. Excellent. Exactly what I wanted. Hey, who needs a doctor? Far side up. I don't really know who shot at her yet, fortunately. Who has skills for this? So she's gonna start working on that door. Yeah, doesn't have a whole lot of options, so he's gonna go back her up. Angle yet? No. You're gonna go right here. They're just twitching about. They have no idea what to do. Yeah, I don't know why they went for these complex maps here. Definitely seems like they could have potentially made the AI a little bit easier to deal with. What? Okay, I don't know what just happened there. It seemed like it deleted what they were using. Fine. I'm just gonna go this way then. I would need the doctor to do that, but he's a little bit dead at the moment. He's preoccupied with not existing. Shots, any shot. Alright, come on, Goggles. You know you want to get a turn here. I'm gonna crouch. I'm relatively confident with Anna being able to survive some stuff. I'm gonna go this way. There we go. That time it actually exploded. I don't know why it kind of like dudded out last time. Oh, that guy's sleeping. We're just gonna kind of sneak up on him here. Yep. So these two are gonna stand right here, and they are gonna bring down some punishment on him. What high over there? Miss Big Smiles. Like looking over like, alright, check it out. I got the biggest smile in the world. Yo, that's one less problem. Intern. shuffle on this way. If they aim for her, that's fine. That means they're not aiming for goggles. As retarded as this plan was, it actually seems to be working out. The next round, these two are going to be able to pop up and shoot. Actually, we can probably just go ahead and do that right now. Hit him for 9. That's not amazing, but it'll work. Fire. What does your ammo situation look like? Not great. She's gonna stand up. Next round, she's gonna do some stuff. No ammo left for anything for her. Ah, dang. Stand up. Him. Or don't. Whoa, how the hell is he able to hit with a machete from that range? There's one friggin' long machete. Okay, yeah, I think they might have this guy pretty much dead to rights here. Oh yeah, don't say it. Apparently I shouldn't say it. Right, he's gonna crouch though, hopefully he's not the target then. Okay, that's a big scary weapon on that guy. Keep Lincoln. We are now up to 4 guys here, wonderful. Just get over the friggin' gate, Anna. Nice. Shot him right in the face. Wait a little bit. A little bit. Come on. This is why rotatable cameras became a thing. I'd like her to crouch, but didn't happen. He's severely wounded now. I'll pop out this thing. And you're gonna stay crouched because I want him to be able to pop up, shoot, and pop back down. Right. Another one. One gone. Shoot. Because actually getting damage off is the problem. Finish. One's a melee. That one is blind, I believe. That's fine. No, that one's a melee. Just still blind, thankfully. Stand up. Harpoon. Sit down. Stand up. Pistol. Sit down. Welp. Bye, Trevor. Jeez. Apparently that sitting down didn't do a whole lot of good. It sounds like Kiddo wants to go out and explore a little bit here, so after this little engagement here, I'm going to go ahead and save it. In fact, one moment. Alright, and back. You just need to run this way a little bit. And turn. Severely. Severely. Finish him. Nice 95% miss. Alright, so you're just gonna get slightly out of range here. Oh, hell. Okay, I was really, really hoping that would finish him. Shuffle this way. Next turn she's gonna stand and run, I think. Okay, missed her. Finish, please. How are these almost dead guys? Like, taking pretty high caliber rounds to the face just fine. Alright. Do it. Excellent. Just noticed this is basically Lady Squad now. The only guys in the party are dead. Valkyrie Squad. Load. Bang. Bang. Okay. I'll use one guy. I'm gonna leave her right there. And just crouch. Hopefully that last guy will run around. Please cripple him. Fire. She's gonna stand up. And go this way. Okay, I did not think he could still hit her. Okay. We're standing the hell up and going this way to assist. Jeez. That thing has some freaking range on it. Alright, whatever. I think everyone's just gonna go that way. No need to worry about that last guy. Okay. Really wounded. Watch. And 54, do it. Do it. Excellent. Run down this way. Hopefully I have just enough points to take a single shot and... What? Why is she running forward? A. B. Who the hell keeps shooting at them from... They have a tower? I don't think so. Finish, please. Excellent. That way. Where do they keep shooting from? Here's the thing, her accuracy is amazing. I'm gonna go here. He's gonna miss. And she's gonna finish him. Like a frickin' boss. Action points for that. And combat. Jeez, that was ridiculous. She's gonna go ahead and pop her consumables. It's gonna form up here. What is everyone's status? That can't reload it. Or that can't reload it. Okay. Guy has a big old beefy gun here, and I really want that to go to Farsight. I think what we're gonna do. We're gonna go and hop into this building. And we're gonna go requisition their stuff. Oh hell, another guy. This way. Shoot him. Watch. Overwatch. Excellent. Please. Yeah, I'd hope you'd be concussed. I mean, this is ridiculous right now. I'm not saying in terms of difficulty. This absolutely makes sense. I just mean, like, they're really not thinking this through. Okay, right. I don't suppose we have any keys. Of course not. Alright, now I believe she's the one that had really high lockpick, right? Yes, her lockpick is amazing. There we go. Is that on the door? Should be good to go. What do you mean looks difficult? You scoff at difficult. Got like 71. This should boost it by like 50. I have a 120% chance to unlock this. Must be the world's greatest door or something. In worst case scenario, we might just have to blow it down. Might actually need the key for this stupid door. Oh, hell. That way. Forward, just deal with him. Good. Don't suppose this guy wants to give up now. Of course not. Finally. Go ahead and pick that up. I don't think we have any exploding means to open up that door. Anyway, I'll just leave it here for now. So, see you next time then. Take care. Sure. The smell just... Here.
Have some lunch.
out there. So